my mom.
How it do, how it be, how it is, everybody. Welcome in and welcome back. We are jumping into this amazing one-shot. Very, very excited. Big shout out to the Duel Master's Guide for presenting the Wayward Wedding. I'm very excited. My name is Sir Feffers, the humble dungeon master of the Longshot table, and we're currently in our off season right now. In August we'll be picking up with season 7 of Longshot, like we mean it. Oh, someone's breaking stuff. In the interim, during our summer series, we have phenomenal players come on with phenomenal dungeon masters to kind of allow me to take a little bit of a break while bringing amazing content for you guys. And so I'm just humbled and honored to have this incredible crew with me here tonight. A couple of announcements to get through tonight for tonight. We have bingo. If you would like to get our wedding themed bingo, you can head over to the Discord. It'll be in the Cabin 6 channel. Don't forget to hit the rules and all that stuff so you can gain access. And if you want to get caught up on any of the summer series or any of the ongoing campaigns, you can head over to the YouTube Longshot. We are partnered over there, and we're partnered over here. We zoom in. We're doing the things. We're doing it like we mean it. And I'm just so flabbergasted that this is my life. And I'm happy. I'm happy as can be. I'm playing a wizard. It's a level 5 one-shot, and I said, let's play with fire. let's be the squishiest caster. And his name is Hoppy. He's got a few tricks up his sleeve. And he doesn't have any sleeves. So I'm gonna throw it over to Valve Max.
Oh my gosh, hey everybody, it's me, Andy, also known as Valve Max 010. If you want to see more of me outside of Longshot, which, I mean, this is really the pinnacle, I don't know why you would do that, but if you want to, you can look at me up. I never practiced this. I really should. You can look me over at TikTok. I do little funny goofs and gags. I'm finally getting back into that after like a freaking long hiatus. I'm feeling good about it. As well as my other socials, but ValMax010 there. You can also find me on Our Flag Means Doom on Mr. Dandy DM's YouTube channel. Star Progeny, the Lancer campaign, over on Saturday Morning Spell Kids. And then come fall time, I'm back here on Bayonet with the good old boys, maybe some new friends.
Definitely some new friends.
It's gonna be real great. And I'm playing a druid who isn't your typical druid, and there's more to be explored there later. But for now, I'm gonna pass it over to Aiden.
Hello, everybody. I'm Shane. You can find me at Shane on all social media platforms. Doing a bunch of D&D stuff. I've been a wizard. I've been a lot of other things. This is my first time playing a rogue. Speaking of which, I'm playing Grunkle, the very, very old goblin married to my wonderful wife next to me, Greta. And I'm really excited to see how this is going to pan out. This is actually, this is going to be good. First time playing a rogue, first time doing like a couple's character, and I'm really, really excited. Speaking of which, I will pass it on to my wonderful wife, Christina.
Hi, hello. My name is Christina Steen, or Stinker, whichever you prefer. I will go or respond to any. I am playing Greta. This is like maybe the 3rd time that I've played D&D, so that's exciting.
Yeah.
We'll see how RP goes for me. But you can find me by Stinker on all socials. I sometimes maybe we'll stream on Twitch and play some video games if you want to come watch if I do. But yeah, I'm excited to be here. I'll go ahead and pass it off to Feffers.
Oh,
Yes?
and I will catch it and yeet it over to Kiki.
Where am I going?
You're good. Also, welcome officially for the first time.
Kiki, you're muted.
For the first time, Steen. I'm so excited.
I said some wonderful words, not any curse words. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway. Hi, my name is Kiki, also known as your local tormentor, also known as Kiki Does Stuff all over the internet, also known as Kiki Do Stuff here on Twitch, where I do things. And I am one half of Dual Masters Guide, and I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to my lovely other half in life and D&D. Take it away.
Hi, I'm James, also known as Hugger Mugger here on the internet, and I'm the other half of Dual Masters Guide, alongside my beloved partner, Kiki. We are so happy to be here with the summer series. We have been bringing you Cabin 6 with horrors which abound, the horrors that persist. Only tonight, the horrors are taking a little nap, and we are instead traveling to the Sword Coast, where we will be attending a royal wedding. Tonight, folks, feel free to use some redeems to help your players out. It's classic D&D. They could probably use some advantage. They could use some spell slots here and there. And enjoy bingo, because there's a whole lot of wedding-themed nonsense on there. Kiki, anything else you think we need to get through before we start?
Oh, I just have one question, if that's okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I think that you're like really cool, and I like the way that you DM, and I was wondering if you'd marry me.
You know, I'll accept someday when we actually do that in person and not on a live stream.
Let's go get married!
Let's go get married!
Yeah!
Amazing.
All of us?
Yeah, it's actually a polycule.
Of us.
Let's go!
All 6!
Folks, my beloved party, we have quite an eclectic group here, which has been traveling together for a period of time unknown. That being a wizard, a druid, and 2 little goblin rogues. And you, my friends, have been traveling the Sword Coast, but you did start your adventures in a little place called Dragonspear, a small capital city of a kingdom, the kingdom of Dragonspear, which, honestly, it's a pretty chill place. It's a small kingdom, relatively well off, mostly elven and human, and but welcoming to everyone in between or elsewise. It's a pretty nice place to live. Decent
Nothing
shops,
really happens
things
here.
like that. Nothing really happens here, but after your last adventure, when you were all chilling at the tavern elsewhere on the Sword Coast, a very harried royal messenger approached your table, confirmed that you all were the party in question, looking at all of you and asking if you were in fact Lucas and Hoppy, Greta and Grunkle of... And upon that confirmation, simply pulled an envelope of a well-struck parchment out of their bag, slapped it down on the table, and said, "See you later," and walked right out of the tavern, and left a letter for you to open, which, open it you did, and you found inside a letter and a wedding invitation. The letter was from someone that you are very familiar with in Dragonspear, your potion seller, Ulrich Fitzallen, the master apothecary. The letter... Ulrich Fitzallen.
Ulrich Fitzallen, got it.
I will put it in the chat for y'all.
Yeah. And for our dear friends here in chat on the side, it is also available in the Discord in the Cabin 6 section. But that note read as follows. My dear adventurers, I've not much family left to my name, but you, my friends, will always be welcome in my home. Please join me in this celebration if you are able to, so that I might share with you my greatest happiness and my honest thanks for your past assistance. Your humble potion seller, Master Ulrich Fitzallen. And attached, you did in fact find a wedding invitation for Her Royal Highness, Princess Elena Esme Hallant, to Lord Ulrich Duin Fitzallen, who, to this point, you had only ever known as Ulrich Fitzallen. Bonus wedding, it seems, attached to that same one. There's a double wedding happening, as well, between Dame Vera of the Dragonspear Royal Queen's Guard to Stefan Eten, Guardian of the Unicorn Temple. Some very fancy titles, some very fancy names, and a promise of free boarding, food, and a party. So off you went, traveling to Dragonspear, and we come upon you now as you arrive to Castle Dragonspear. It is a grand place, despite the humble beginnings of this kingdom. When your royalty tends to live for thousands of years or more, as elves are wont to do. They got a lot of time on their hands to make things really pretty. The gardens here are gorgeous. The woods to the outskirts are well known for being full of animals and bounty of life. The elves here have lived in harmony with that forest for quite some time, so no matter the scary items that come in or out, there has always been a great acceptance of the creatures that come from within, including the creatures who are under the protection of the Unicorn Temple, which resides within those woods. A great and honest friend of the Kingdom of Dragonspear. And as you approach this lovely, lovely castle, it is all a hustle and bustle. Here in the early morning hours, there are flowers being wheeled past in wagons. There is a beautiful looking pile of cakes that is being trundled from one half of the castle over to the other, being set up and started for the next day's nonsense. And it is simply alive with all of the activities that a wedding might produce. Kiki, is there anything else that they see?
There's a ton of animals, like just straight up forest animals everywhere. Like you'll be walking and then there's suddenly a deer walking in with you. There are birds that just keep fluttering, gathering almost around the castle upon its walls of all different varying colors and varieties. There's like, it's weird because honestly, if you go into a forest, and 9 times out of 10, nature finds a way. Things are gonna start killing each other. But you find, packs of wolves sleeping next to packs of foxes. There's no like quarrel. They just seem to be mutually respected of each other's spaces, and they all seem to be moving in the same direction as you all are.
So we'll ask you this, our lovely party. What are some of the things you think you see at this shindig in the making? You have arrived, I should say, the day prior to the wedding, because the wedding is to take place at dawn on the spring equinox, which is tomorrow. So you have arrived in the middle morning of the day before.
What excellent estates.
Well, it looks like a Noah's Ark in here.
Let us ensure
Uncle,
we
stay
can find a
close.
good window where we stay for the night, that I might take notes upon the celestial movements in the sky. Yes, yes.
I have to say I'm quite happy with the intermingling of all these predators and prey. Such a display of peace is quite moving.
Balance is quite nice. Like National Geographic in here.
I must find the food. I have been dreaming of aristocratic foods.
Poppy would say you and me grab a slice of that cake.
Buckles, stay close.
Eh,
I don't want to lose you.
lose me. I lose you.
Oh, here we go.
You
I
need to
don't
stay
know what
here.
you're talking about.
Suddenly a bear walks in between both of you and you each lose sight of each other for a second.
Buckle!
Greta. Hey, she did it again.
The bear does eventually wander
It
back
leaves.
off. you notice neither of you moved in the moment. You just
Oh, there you are.
staring
You
right at each
disappeared
other.
again. Jeez.
I didn't
You
move.
guys don't have object permanence.
It's not all goblins, just these two in particular.
They're a little senile.
Little.
Does anybody want to
Senile.
describe what their character looks like for the audience?
I got a cane instead of a wizard staff, and I definitely
yeah.
lean on it. I don't look particularly old, but there might be a little bit of a limp to my walk. Trying really hard to look like he fits in. Trying really, really, really hard to the point where he clearly doesn't. But it's a lot of like, yes, I belong here. Kind of a situation. Yeah. He kind of, I'm thinking like blue, kind of pea coat with the folds and the flaps, no wizard hat, but he does have some spectacles, kind of just eclipsing his entire head, just massive glasses. Yeah, I think there's not too much of note else to him. Almost like there's no blanches, there's no marring, there's no little things to help you remember what he looks like, aside from this kind of normal, very unoffensive face. Very vanilla, I guess is the term. For reasons that we'll get into later.
Hoppy, as you stand here among the trappings of luxury and aristocracy, you can sense the funding that this place has. It is in the beautiful clothing that the servants are wearing, where they look like the noble folk down south as they walk past, but they are simply carrying buckets and moving items, and they're dressed like royalty themselves. Without hesitation, you fully believe that there will be people here you will be rubbing elbows with today that could offer you an amount for research that could change the game on your spellcraft. But to your side are a pair of goblins who do look a little bit out of place here. Could I ask Grunkle and Greta to describe themselves?
Go ahead, dear.
Well, Greta, she is mostly gray, but decides to flare a little bit and have a little pink in the front of her hair. All of the piercings, eyes slightly too wide. So she makes you feel uncomfortable when she looks at you. And she just, nothing too crazy. She's wearing a very simple pink gown to this wedding, if you want to call it a gown. And Grunkle.
Grunkle is a staggering 3'5". So super tall, completely average size. Some would say too tall. He adorns a slate blue vest with gold buttons. He has your typical old man hair of no hair up here, just that crisp ring around the sides of gray hair. Has your typical big puffy gray mustache, little curls at the end, and a gray beard himself. He's 58. Goblins live to 60, so he's getting there. He's almost there. Carries a cane with him, tall leather boots, and some puffier pants.
All right.
And just a little bitsy now.
And towering, no matter how tall you are or not compared to them, Lucas, towering over them, Lucas, what do we see when we look at the druid behind them?
Yeah, so you see a pretty average height, maybe like 5'11", maybe 6 feet, dark-skinned, bald except for a neatly trimmed black goatee half-elf, who's got these, they're not like overly ornate or anything, but they are kind of nice, just like these sleek black robes with dark green accents, piercing green eyes, like almost like if they looked into your soul, they'd probably see something like really vulnerable there, but you'd have to look him dead in the eyes to know that. But yeah, there's nothing like really too outrageous about his appearance. He's handsome. He's by no means ugly. But he kind of just like sits there with a resting bitch face. The only people who would know that that's not how he actually is, he's actually quite sweet and emotive, are his friends beside him, Grunkle, Greta, and Hoppy. Most people are very intimidated to come up and talk to him for that exact reason, because they just assume that he doesn't have time for them, but he's actually constantly looking for conversation.
And it is that aura of intimidation, as well as the confusion that your party creates simply standing next to each other, that has created the hesitation on a half-elf servant's face as she now carefully approaches your party. She has her hair in a simple half up, half down. She's wearing those lovely clothes that all the other servants are wearing. And as she approaches, she's rubbing gloved hands together quite nervously. But she looks among all of you without meeting your eyes, just like kind of looking at your eyebrows, and goes, invitation, please? Oh. And she takes the invitation and takes a look at it and nods, and you see her flip it over and run a hand over it, and an illusory script appears, which confirms that you are in fact guests to this wedding. And as it appears, you can see that it does have groom's side and then a room number and things of that nature, which she then disappears back and hands back to you. And she says, right this way, please.
Ooh,
and
fancy.
She leads you right up to the top of the castle. Now, you take a rather long flight of stairs to get there. It is a nice winding stairway all the way up.
I'll be there in a minute.
Get
You have one of those stairs that goes up the stone stairs.
Hold on. I wouldn't let that stand. He's basically my dad. I'm gonna carry him. I have a -1
Sure
strength,
to
and I'll still be like,
You get down, sonny boy. I need a lift.
I feel like Yoda. Use the force, Hoppy.
don't expect me to
Maybe
do a
some
flip.
cake.
Okay, it's fine. I'll just walk up myself.
Second goblin.
You don't even need a cane. You can walk.
Help me, Druid.
It's really not a problem. I could totally take one of them.
Yes, please. Oh my god.
Everyone in this party has a -1 strength. I just want the audience to know.
Yeah, we do.
Every single one.
Lucas doesn't complain or anything. He doesn't even betray on his face that he's struggling, but there is a healthy amount of sweat that is now appearing on his forehead, and there's a slight red tint to his skin on his face as he's up the stairs.
You watch as at one point the maid kind of turns back and she goes, oh dear, and she pulls out a little handkerchief and then just daps your forehead and continues out.
I thank you. I was perspiring quite a bit.
Yes, it does seem that you were, and she wrings it out.
Oh my god. Yeah, we'll conquer the stairs as best we can.
I would love to know how well you two conquered the stairs with your additions. So if I could get an athletics roll from each of you.
Oh boy. Oh no! I'm gonna kill a goblin, Grandpa. That's a 2 with a -1 on the modifier. So a 1, an unnatural 1.
Twinsies, dude.
Drunk.
So
Oh, they can't help
those rolls. You all are struggling up the stairs. It is rather obvious that you all are struggling up the stairs, and the servant that is there, she is trying to be helpful, and she does go and she does push a hand to both of your backs to try and support you so that you guys don't go tipping back down the stairs, but unfortunately it's not quite enough, because this half-elf strength is not that much either, and you all begin to tip backwards as if you are to fall down this circling staircase, only to be caught in the moment by a flock of sparrows. In a very Disney princess style, this flock of sparrows appears, flutters up, their beaks and talons, very small talons by the way, they're not hurting you, grip you and sort of just straighten you out.
I don't want to die.
And Grunkle and Greta, you are actually lifted into the air by these sparrows and are sort of floating in the air as these birds just keep you aloft.
Save my wizard, ride a sparrow.
These damn seagulls have got me.
Hoppy,
Quite whimsical.
Hoppy, as you take your cane and attempt to start beating at these birds, you feel your cane stilled by a hand that is placed on top of it. And a voice that is familiar to you sort of rings out and goes, those birds belong to Stefan. I wouldn't do that. And you see before you the short and squat form of Ulrich Fitzallen, who has been your potion seller for quite some time, as he steps out from the top of the stair where you all were about to tip over. And behind him, a rather tall elven man with a scarred face down one side. I think, Lucas, you would understand this most. Just the visage of someone who has lived in the woods. Does not seem comfortable in a building. Does not look like he wants to be here, but is here because he has to be here.
Keeps looking for outside.
And you can see that currently he is simply speaking whispered words in Elvish to the birds, who are currently gently placing Greta and Grunkle down on the steps at the very top of the stairs. As Ulrich looks at all of you and says, "I can't believe you made it."
I can't believe I survived.
Hubby!
It's so good to see you again. Capital. And I tuck the cane and I go in for a well-to-do hug and a little mwah on the cheek.
You get the mwah.
I'm trying so hard to be ostentatious.
Ulrich has often, Ulrich is a very, handshake. This is a man of the people.
Mm-hmm.
He has never introduced himself as a lord, let alone, honestly, half the time, does not introduce himself as a master apothecary. Just Ulrich. And who goes in for a handshake, gets stuck in your weird Aristotic kiss nonsense, and just kind of goes, "Ha! Okay."
I'm trying so hard.
Roll for kiss. I'm just kidding.
Poppy's trying so hard.
Kiss.
You see he leans past the kiss and waves hello at you, Lucas, and then seems to look down and he says, "Hello, Miss Greta. Hello, Mr. Grunkle.
Hello.
Hi.
Thank you all for coming."
Wonderful to see you. We are absolutely ecstatic to be here.
Me too. Me too. It's very strange to be here.
Feel a little out of sorts.
You're certainly moving up in the world. Mm-hmm. Look at you.
It's not really a moving up in the world situation. It's a real surprise, honestly. And
we're all
the whole thing.
agog, my dear.
Right. He's used to you being a lot, but this is like you've taken up to 11.
Our gob has been smacked, not these gobs.
Right. No,
I don't know what you mean. My excitement is uncontainable.
Oh, settle down. Settle down. You want to rile him up?
You see the elven man behind Ulrich sort of nods like he understands that you are ecstatic right now.
I nod back to him.
Ulrich, seeing the nodding between you two, goes, if I could introduce Stefan Enta. He is the other groom, I suppose, for tomorrow. You see that Stefan steps forward, and he gives you all a rich, a very official sort of bow.
I will bow back.
And then sort of
It's
leans
lower.
up. All
Yeah,
of
just a
the
little.
all of the sparrows that were surrounding you have now sort of found their place in the rafters and things like that. Several of them have landed on him.
I bow to the sparrows as well.
You see a couple of the sparrows sort of hop and jump and then do a little bow back as they are acknowledged.
Sorry, you guys have been torturing me for weeks, so I immediately get sus. I immediately
No horrors!
I'm sorry, I can't
No
help it.
horrors!
You gave him PTSD.
We have traumatized our players so thoroughly.
I'm never
that
gonna be able to have put Feff as a player again. Jesus Christ.
There's no whimsy left here.
Chat, we've been so mean to them for
Jason,
so many
back to
weeks
your
that we
room.
were we're going to give them something that's so sweet and nice. And now they're but the sparrows eat people, right? Right?
I go up to him and I shake his hand and be like, "Congratulations on getting married. Welcome to the eternity." There's still time. There's still time. You can still run.
Grunkle makes eye contact with the audience.
Fourth wall. There is no fourth wall.
Were you shaking the hand of Ulrich or Stefan, who you just met?
The fan.
Oh, fantastic news.
Yeah.
You see him uncomfortably shake your hand back like he wasn't willing to be touched but has been touched, and here he is. And just sort of go "I'm happy to be getting married."
Yeah, that makes one of us.
Lucas, you read this as the most enthusiasm that has ever been on this man's face.
Seeing the pure joy that is on his face, you will see the corner of Lucas's mouth go.
It's a beautiful scene.
Yep.
Mastercraft.
You see that with all of this going on, Ulrich has sort of stepped over and has like put a hand on the shoulder of the servant and is like talking to her and is like kind of gesturing for her to like head off, like he'll take it from here. Obviously not like handling the whole castle setup of like letting servants do everything all the time very well yet. And sort of like gestures for all of you to follow down, and you all see that this entire top floor is all like bedrooms and rooms of multiple beds and things like that for entertaining whole parties of people. You can see that there are trunks stacked up 3 high on the outside of some of these places, and some doorways have been modified so that rather than open like normal doors, there is instead like a curtain there, and you can see that there are little animals living inside of the rooms for the moment and things of that nature. As it seems that this floor has been mixed for the grooms, as neither of them had the most people coming to their side of the weddings. As it is very easy to deduce that the guardian of the Unicorn Temple probably has a whole bunch of animals coming to his shindig rather than people.
Is this normal within druid circles? Bringing all these beasts.
Well, it's certainly not abnormal to befriend many animal creatures. However, I say his
Surely
circle
they
of
cannot
influence does
understand
seem
the
to be
import of the
staggered.
ceremony.
Yeah.
Wait, how did they get the invite?
That's the core
How did they
of
open the
my
letters?
curiosity. They
don't have
bowed
phones.
earlier, so clearly they're in on it in some way.
Usually it's by word of mouth. Literally. A person will go into the middle of the forest and scream. Often for hours at a
Wedding,
time. Yes.
wedding.
Wedding bells, wedding bells. I just broke my pipe.
You see that Stefan, who has kind of been trailing. Oh no!
It's okay.
Okay, chat, we
it's a
lied.
prop.
There is one horror today. Who doesn't?
It's a prop and it still works. I can actually, it's a little less refined, but I can still use this as a pipe.
I feel like that's just more like
It's just a little tamer.
practical now.
Yeah. We're chilling.
Yeah.
We're chilling.
Trailing behind your party as Ulrich leads you off toward your room, Stefan has just sort of followed along. Like he's not about to abandon the one person that he's stuck in this with right now. And he sort of just nods at the guessing. He's kind of standing right next to you, Greta, as he goes, "Mostly I just sent the birds.
Ah.
They won't leave me
Brilliant.
alone unless I give them a job to do."
Haunted.
Oh.
There's a little hummingbird that like comes over, and then it starts like looking at you, Greta, and it sees the pink in your hair, and it thinks it's a flower for a second, and starts like trying to lick at it.
Go away. Go away.
I think it's one of those large bugs, dear. You really got to give it a good swat.
Please don't.
Oh no!
Would you
Make
like
an
to roll the
attack
hit? Roll the hit. Roll the hit.
Roll, make an attack roll. So you're gonna roll a
Let's
d20,
go.
and
Let's go. Yes.
you're gonna roll a d20 and your unarmed attack, which is a +2, I believe. So a d20 +2.
What is the AC of a hummingbird?
You don't know.
Oh,
What did you get?
no,
One.
guys! It's a
Nat
cursed.
one.
It's a
So
cursed
it-
run. This wedding's gonna get just
The beak of the
destroyed. Yeah,
hummingbird
we're
just
gonna ruin this wedding.
Stabs.
In your frantic attempt to shoo it and then eventually just like try to clap it out of existence, maybe it's not as well known as it is in our universe how fast hummingbirds fly. And so to evade the oncoming threat, it flies directly into your hair, and then it just becomes like this nest of like pulling your hair, trying to get out and getting stuck, and it's just you feel a whole bunch of like wing just flattering frantically against your neck.
Bravo! Get it out!
A bunch of the sparrows in attendance are calling out like a flock call of fear as they realize that one of their own has been entangled in the nest of hair. It's getting very loud.
I put a hand on Greta's shoulder and I go, "Please, allow me." And I'll like go on my hands and knees and be like, "Excuse me, but you're causing a fear response in my mother?" Question mark.
Goblin.
And I know you did not mean to do this, so surely we can come to some sort of agreement. I have 3 articles. I believe each deal should be sufficient for you. And Lucas is now trying to like art of the deal this almost like a
All right,
legal
sharks. Thank you for having me.
dispute.
30% equity of your
I'm looking
feathers.
for a get out of her hair.
Make an animal handling check.
Ooh, there we
Okay.
go.
Let's see.
What's your species again, Andy?
Half elf.
Okay.
Did the kiss help?
13. No.
It's above a 10.
It's above a 10.
Yeah.
Your voice does not calm this bird, it simply puts it to sleep. Which is kind of crazy when you know that hummingbirds don't sleep often. And
You
mostly
start. I like to think that you started like reading the articles in depth, and then like the hummingbird just like starts to slow down, trying to keep up with what the fuck you're saying.
Subsection B. The hummingbird will exit the premises of Greta's hair promptly, to which a healthy sum of mealweed will be supplied. Article 2, Section 3. The hummingbird will then never again enter Greta's hair, to which friendship can be attained. From myself, and Lucas, and Grunkle, and Greta, and Hoppy.
Totally.
Article
Edit
four.
out.
No, it's-
everyone in the hallway is gone. No, the bird falls asleep, and a very quick, very gentle hand from Stefan comes in, plucks the bird out, and sort of sets it in the cradle of like between his shoulder and like the leather, like edge of his pauldron, as he is wearing like an archer's leather armor over his clothing at the moment. He sort of sets it there, and he goes, "I think I'll take my leave." Just sort of
you.
looking at the situation as a whole. Ulrich sort of like nods at him and says, "All right, I'll be back over there in a few. There's what's next? It's a lunch and then a thing, and then you see Stefan says, just check the note," and just turns off and sort of walks on down the hall and down and away, and all of the heads of everyone who was spying on that moment sort of whoop duck right back into their doorways as you arrive at your own room, which has been set up for you. You can see that it is a well-adorned castle bedroom, which has 4 beds placed inside of it. They do look like they have been set up specifically for this event, so they are temporary beds. They're not like huge 4 posters with curtains and things of that nature, but they have been set aside for, you know, nobles and things of that nature, so they are very comfortable. And you are well aware you're not going to have to pay for any of the luxury that you would afford in the next few days during this wedding. And Ulrich sort of points it out to you and goes, so, you know, the only other person I invited was, well, okay, a couple. I invited some of the apothecaries, and they'll be here tonight and tomorrow, and then it's just my grandfather and me. So you guys got the good one, so that's cool.
Capital. And well met
Yep,
to your grandfather.
thank you.
I'd love to meet him once he's here.
Oh, you should see him at dinner. I put you guys. Well, I kind of got a couple tables, and then when I only had like 6 or 7 people total, they just put all of you at the same one.
Let's not
So-
get ahead of ourselves. First, we have lunch.
Lunch!
Right. Yeah. If you guys would like, there is going to be like a garden party downstairs for lunch. Like all of the guests are going to it. I need to go talk to my fiance because I need to make sure that I'm doing things right. So I will see you all in a little bit. The next time I have a free moment, which will be maybe never. I'll see you later.
You're doing great, kiddo.
Thanks, Grunkle. You see he kind of like scoots off out. A nervous wreck, as per usual, honestly. He's always had a bit of a nervous disposition.
Just to leave it, like the entire back of his shirt is just sweat.
Aw.
Man's
no.
nervous.
Oh,
Nervous.
Greta. You remember how nervous I was?
Ah,
You remember our wedding day, how nervous I was?
you were nervous? I just thought you didn't want to be there.
stares out the window for an indeterminate amount of time.
The sun's getting real low.
Oh no, we can't hear Aiden. Hold on.
Sorry, it's because I muted myself.
So what were you saying, Grunkle?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lunch?
sounds about right.
We're doing lunch, right?
I could
Edge.
eat.
We truly are the cream of the crop.
Come with me, my
Hope they
dear.
have a Greek salad with croutons.
Oh,
Delicious.
feeling adventurous today.
Spicy.
This is a wedding. Where's the champagne?
Do you all go and enjoy a garden party lunch downstairs with all of the aristocrats?
Hell yeah.
Yes,
Then
please.
there is champagne aplenty.
Ooh.
There's an
there-
entire fucking tower of the champagne bottles, and it's like you don't know which one to pick at first.
You see that there is a
First
servant
disaster
next to
incoming.
it, ready to like pull them down for you.
Come on, rogues.
Can
Just
I-
like a
Come
lion
on,
servant.
rogues.
Can I go up to the tower and quickly pull one from the bottom?
Yes, make me a sleight of hand check, please.
And unfortunately, this sleight of hand will be an advantage because this is destruction of property.
Yep.
Oh, Lord.
I need help. What
Okay,
am I rolling?
So sleight of hand
Sorry.
is going to be a
You're
d20,
totally fine.
and then you're going to add your sleight of hand score to it, which is under your skills.
Skills.
Yeah, your long
Should be
list
at- near the
of
bottom.
skills that have all the
Oh
pluses.
God!
It'll be the third at the bottom.
Your sleight of hand is a
looking at it.
+7.
And you will roll that twice and take the higher number.
So 19 for the first roll. 11 for the second.
Take it at night, too.
Okay.
What?
Indeed.
Sex over
Okay.
I don't even think that the servant notices you.
Was your goal to break the tower, or to like pull a flute without breaking the tower?
There was no intention of anything other than just getting a drink.
Kiki,
That's
could you
real.
flip a coin?
The reality is you're short. And, and if you want to take you without jumping, you gotta.
Where did my coin go? Hello.
Heads, we are about to have the funniest moment of a Mr. Bean special possible.
Let's go.
And Tails, this tower's coming down. So let's go ahead and see what that's gonna be.
Hey, Rob, thank you for the follow. And welcome in, Captain.
Heads!
Carpe diem, we're good.
You're all a little slower than Greta, even in her age. And you all witness her heading for the champagne flutes, and there is no chance of you stopping her as you watch her grab one of the bottom corner flutes and rip it out of the tower, and you're all waiting for the crash. The servant hasn't even seen her, and the tower simply stays put in a perfect pyramid despite her pulling one down. Greta, it's delicious champagne.
My God.
Delicious.
Grunkle was not sweating at all. He's just like,
Greta, that was amazing.
What can I say? I'm a lush.
Goodness.
I think this is the beginning of a track record for you to not doing horrible calamities in terms of destructions.
hey, wait a second. Did you grab me one?
Lucas, watch what you say to me. I'll grab you one.
Yes, ma'am.
Do it twice.
Wait.
With that 26, I don't think you have to roll again. You just tell me which level you want to pick from.
Get that one, dear. It's the third one from the top row, 3 to the right.
It's like
One that has-
it's a milliliter, a little bit
Yeah.
fuller than the rest.
Yeah, the one that has less bubbles. I can't do the bubbles right now.
It's way
How
taller
tall
than
do you think I am?
Just use the umbrella. Give it the old yoink.
Oh, I forgot I had an umbrella. And
the
I
fuck
try
is
to
the
like
umbrella?
yoink it down.
I'm like looking
Yeah,
around
no.
to see who might be able to see this if it gets crazy.
As
thanks.
swift as you did the first one, you use the hook of your umbrella and you swipe it off, perfectly landing it back in your other hand before passing it to your husband.
Thank you.
You see the Goliath that's like standing guard to like pass drinks to other people, actually goes for the one that you just grabbed, realizes it's not there, gets confused for a second and starts counting, and then just like shakes it off, grabs the next one and hands it to the next guest. aside from that, this is like an outdoor garden lunch. So there is the giant tower of champagne. There's also punch bowls. There's entire just arrays of various foods. For all intents and purposes, this is in fact a royal wedding, so it has a royal feast every occasion.
Oh, all the food. I'm going for all the food.
All of the food.
And trying my best to like be decorum and polite, but I am here for the food.
I don't know if I can.
Looking for the finger sandwiches.
No, yeah.
There are several variations of finger sandwiches with like 3 different types of bread. They even have the gluten-free bread.
I start doing the math.
That's how you know.
I pull out my spell book and go to like a little scrap piece of paper and start doing the math on like, okay, I want to taste everything. How much can I get away with eating of each thing? And start like crunching the numbers to see.
It's coming down to you having to eat like not a quarter inch, but an eighth of a quarter inch slice of every finger sandwich, and you might be able to fit all of that in your stomach because there are so many varietals of finger sandwich.
Goblins, I'm gonna need some help.
Grunkle is gone.
Going for it.
Oh, no. Grunkle's gone?
Yeah, I will.
All you see, if you're looking at the array of sandwiches on the tables, you just see a floating stack of sandwiches behind the table. A brief hand just go.
Hey, I get it.
As Grunkle is just grabbing sandwich after sandwich, and then like eventually gets to a point where he can't put it on, so he just kind of gives a little toss on top.
Greta, I grabbed some sandwiches. Greta! Greta!
What are you saying, old man?
They're just on opposite sides of the table. They just can't see each other.
There's just the mountains of food in between.
Here, take it.
And I throw over a sandwich, goes over the table.
Thank you.
I love
I got
these
you.
goblins.
If there's any of these servers that are walking around with the platters, I would want to go up and take one off, bite it, and I go, this is exquisite.
You actually, you see several like humanoid servers, but then you also see a mix of the animals as well. So there's like a perfectly white stag with just like servers like trays mounted onto its antlers, balancing them perfectly. It like gets on one knee to offer you.
I am taking it, talking their ear off until they walk away from me, and I will follow them for a few moments before they get out of earshot. Then I will turn, see another, and repeat.
Amazing.
Every animal at this party is like, not
By
that
the
guy.
end, by the end of the lunch, they're actively avoiding you.
Lucas,
Yes.
I think this dog is really weird. He's trying to take my sandwich, and it's just like a gray wolf. I'm just like poking with my cane. He won't sit. He won't sit. And I'm just like, doink, 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 doink.
Hello there.
Did boo boo. Roll over. The weird looking
what
dog.
is your name?
Wait, you
Give
talking about me or the
your
dog?
Food.
No, the wolf that you seem to be poking.
Telling me I'm getting senile. You're senile.
I'm not being senile. I'm simply asking conversation. What is your name,
What
friend?
is?
To the wolf?
Yeah, what's?
Malachi.
Excellent.
Do you telepathically say this, or does he like actually say it?
You just hear like growling and barking. I'd say Lucas understands it,
Oh, okay.
either through speak with animals or other means.
I think his name is
His
Doug.
name No, he's telling me that his name is Malachi. Beautiful name, actually.
I also go by give the dog your food.
Ah, yes, of course. And I'll hand him my sandwich that's like half eaten.
He do any tricks.
It just like reaches over and like gently takes it from you while still eyes on Grunkle's food.
Grunkle, he would appreciate it if you gave him some of your food.
There's a
Perhaps
light
he'd do
tail
some
wag.
tricks for you.
All right, you can have the Black Forest ham. I didn't like that one anyways.
Didn't like the ham.
Eh.
Nice.
Grunkle, I'd hate to be the one to tell you this, but I don't feel like you have a refined palate.
Ah, look at you, fancy pants. I got a palette full of colors. I'll tell you what, I'm no Picasso, but I can paint you something nice.
He's talking about cooking.
It's not ready.
Or
Okay.
eating.
It's not ready. No. Just eat meat.
You do see, as this interaction is happening between you and the wolf, how do I describe this man?
Uh-oh.
A very shorter than Grunkle gentleman is approaching with a pointed cap that is twisted down to one side and very fine clothes. He has a short, it's not a white beard, but like a golden beard. And he is a gnome who seems to have many beautiful rings on, and on his, on the left side of his body, a brooch, which shows 2 stags' antlers. And as he approaches, he sort of leans in to the wolf there and says, "Stop begging. Off. Go."
It's truly no problem.
He
Bye,
knows,
Douglas.
Company.
he knows better. Did you say hi, Douglas, to the gnome, or
I said bye, Douglas.
oh,
to
bye,
the dog.
Douglas, to the dog?
We have to rename the gnome now. It'd be funnier.
That would be funny. I mean, we didn't give him a first name, actually, so...
Sir Douglas.
How did you know that?
I'm a mind goblin.
I've heard of those. He does not bow to any of you, but he inclines his head and goes, "I am Lord Douglas Verminish of the Wood of Sharp Teeth. Am I to assume you are invited guests of one of the bridal parties, perhaps?"
Indeed, yes.
Yeah, my wife has the invitation.
And I will introduce the rest of the party. This is Gronkel and Greta and Lucas. Our merry band of adventurers. We know the groom. One of them.
Pleasure to meet you.
Which one?
I give that
Yes.
information as correctly as I know it.
You inform him that you know Ulrich.
Ulrich, yes, thank you. I didn't want to fuck it up.
Okay.
It's a double wedding. I gotta keep more things straight in my head.
We're already just blitzed.
That
straight
tower of
champagne.
champagne is only it's
Bubble
half gone,
froth.
and it's all because of Greta.
You see this gnome looks all of you up and down and sort of knocks his head side to side and goes, "Ah, the commoner. That makes sense."
Oh, listen here, fancy pants. I have
My
gold
pants
buttons.
are quite fancy.
They're
God,
bedazzled.
they
You
are.
look down.
Need that a set, May.
We've gotta go. We're outclassed in every way.
Duped.
A
And he is
twinkle of
good.
the lace.
We're sorry for taking up your time. Good job. We in our Commonwealth will
Mm.
be about.
I'm sure I'll see you around.
Lucas
And he just sort of-
will
he starts to
smile
turn.
at this guy, and to our squad, you know that is a clear sign that Lucas does not like someone.
I would like to take as we've been talking to him and registering that we don't like this guy, and he turns away to walk away. I will study his appearance.
Oh.
What was his name again?
Douglas Verminish of the Wood of Sharp Teeth.
Mage
Lord.
hand, I slap him in the butt.
Roll the hit with your spell attack.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Do it.
Wait, I don't have. It's cantrip.
Okay, so do you know what your spellcasting modifier is for your spells? I want to say it's probably like charisma.
I took magic initiate, so
You took wizard initiate, so it would be
Okay,
intelligence.
so intelligence.
intelligent. My
Yes, it's your
it's a +2.
All right.
Roll a d20 +2.
Yeah.
Doug
that ass.
Rat Mesh of the Pointy Chompers. Got it.
17, 18, 19.
19.
Heck yeah.
You see this gnome walk like he's above everyone, despite being quite literally the shortest bitch here. And then just like suddenly a pep in his step.
Fancy
Looks
pants.
around to
right
see if
there, be
anyone
careful.
caught that.
Uncle, what have I said about touching other people's asses?
What? I didn't do nothing. Physically, I didn't do anything.
They were very fancy pants.
They were very fancy pants.
I don't care
Well, you
how
just wanted
fancy
to-
they are.
No, you're
Correct.
correct.
Surely chesting the material.
You're correct, Greta. You're correct. We must quit ourselves nobly. Don't you understand? If we can rub elbows, not literally looking at you, Grunkle,
Don't touch our elbows.
then likely we might be finding ourselves in a nice comedy, a nice way of life. We might amuse these people. We might endear ourselves to them, but not that one. not Doug Rat Mesh of the Pointy Chompers.
For a man who has his nose up in the air, really not that high.
Not high, not mighty.
For once, I'm looking down on somebody. That's a thought.
You all see plenty of aristocrats around here. Many of them do have their noses up in the air. There is quite an eclectic mix at this garden party as you realize that these two weddings are a mix of a lot of different cultures coming together. There is, of
that's
course,
nice.
the high aristocracy of many of the castles around the Sword Coast. You have a couple of apothecaries dotted throughout who you can recognize by their deep black robes with gold trim, which you have often seen Ulrich wearing, although it was absent from him when you saw him earlier. You do see many of the animals who abound, as well as a gorgeous pure white unicorn who is holding court over by the side with many animals standing around her in guard positions as if she is not to be approached. And you do see an eclectic mix of many guards and guardswomen, guardsmen, all of varying rank and title, most of them looking like they are from Dragonspear, wearing Dragonspear colors, who all seem very excited to be included in a fancy party for once, as they must be members of the wedding party for the dame who is being married as well.
Lucas!
Yes.
Lucas! It's a unicorn. It's a unicorn,
Yes.
Lucas.
Quite.
The spell
Seems rather
components,
festive.
Lucas! The spell components!
And this is why she has guards.
This is why she has guards.
Now,
Just,
Hoppy,
just a bit
while
of the
I can
drool,
understand
just a
that
bit
you
of
are
the
very
hair,
excited.
just a touch, just a little shaving off the top. I dropped my cane. Oh god, I gotta go after it. Hang on.
Hoppy, Hoppy,
Just foaming out the mouth.
in your foaming of the mouth excitement as you spot this unicorn, you drop your cane. And as you reach down to grasp it, another hand picks it up and gestures out to you with it. And you see a beautiful tabaxi woman standing before you. She is dressed in much finery, wearing many beautiful necklaces that have been designed with chains so that they will not pull on her fur. She has a beautiful, like, golden circlet on her head. She does seem to be older, perhaps a little graying in her deep black fur, but her bright yellow eyes are still keen and very much taking in your presence as she hands you back your cane. She goes, "Your cane, good sir."
Thank you, my lady. I'll take it, tuck it, and just kind of give a low bow. Hoppy at your service, and mine wonderful associates.
Ah, friends, I am Her Grace the Dowager Duchess Mesima Tibbet of Icewind Dale. What brings you so far for a wedding? You don't seem like you're from around here.
Wouldn't miss
We
the
came to
opportunity
celebrate.
for such a wonderful occasion.
Oh, yes, it's sure to be a party, although it's an interesting one. You see, she looks around with a little discomfort about how strange things are around here.
Many different types of people coming together. Isn't it wonderful?
Yes.
It's
Yes.
wonderful. We love to see such camaraderie amongst the different nations and cultures.
Yes. I have oft said that Dragonspear could use some cultural assistance. You know, my son, you see, she points over to a very tall, very broad Tabaxi, who is standing in his own finery. Off to the side is kind of holding a champagne flute and eating sandwiches and is not having a conversation with anyone. And he does have he is a tabaxi, but he also has like little feathered components to his physical being. She points him out and she goes, "My son, the Duke of Icewind Dale."
The Duke, and what a
yes.
specimen he is! Goodness,
Isn't he
look
lovely?
at him!
Couldn't
He's like
catch the
taking a
prince.
toothpick and just like poking things down and then eating them. And it's like, and then like takes another one toothpick. He's sampling things, but only with a specific toothpick.
Capital. And Feff question, because Feff doesn't know some things. Dowager means
Widowed.
widowed.
So she was married to the Duke, and then he died, and now her son is the Duke. So she's the Dowager Duchess.
Capital.
Oh no.
Dear God.
But you see, she points out her son. She goes, "My special boy, really, really special, wonderful.
Yeah.
Really, it's really a shame he couldn't win the hand of Dragonspear's princess. But
Not
you
enough
know,
yellow ones.
Well,
plenty of fish in the sea, as they say."
indeed. Indeed. Of course, of course.
I'm sure someone will come along for him. Someone quite worthy of his station.
I should hope so, and quite soon.
Well, if he takes after his mother at all, I'm sure he'll be just fine.
Oh, you do talk. You could keep talking.
I look at everyone.
I like elbow hoppy a little. I elbow hoppy in the leg a little bit. I'm like, she's a tabaxi, but she's definitely a cougar.
Hoppy is I guess Hoppy's here for a sugar mama.
you
believe
you
that
watch
is
as the
called a hint.
Oh God.
The Dowager Duchess, like, she's a tabaxi. They have pretty good hearing.
Oh no.
She side hears your comments, Grunkle, and you see her like fluff up a little bit and kind of like give the sultry elbow.
Oh God.
I'm married, lady. Sorry.
That can be fixed.
Oh no.
Wait.
Oh wait a
I'm
minute.
Around that time, you hear a little bit of clanking metal as a armed guard comes over. Although as she gets closer, you realize that this woman not only just has plate armor, but also appears to be like wearing a dress of sorts underneath it, a sword fastened to her hilt, and just kind of comes over and goes, "Now, Duchess Tibbet, are you going to stand here looking for another duke all day, or are you going to try and find your son a new wife?"
Oh, that is always the goal, Dame Vera.
Your Grace.
I should. She looks and sees that her son has gone missing and is among the food table and goes, "We'll go and find him." And just sort of like she had her arm laid out on yours, Hoppy, and she just sort of takes it away so quick, and then she's just off like a shot after her son.
Excellent. Yeah. I just kind of straighten my coat and kind of look at everyone else. Go. I'm telling you, this is the ticket to the good life.
Dame Vera, who is about 6 feet tall, like kind of takes off her glasses. She has her hair like all done up in a specific way. Starts like rubbing them lightly on a soft cloth and goes, "I do apologize for the Duchess's behavior. She has been rather spunky since her son became of age and her husband passed. So unfortunately, she's looking for both markets at this time. We're trying to keep her from doing so at this event."
Woe be unto me to get in the way of something so beautiful. Such
go for it.
Wonderful
Do it.
intentions. The love of a mother for her son. boys as they come of age. Help me.
I know. I'm not on your side on this one. You should do it. Go for it.
Well, if you're willing to take on that burden for the rest of us, I'm sure that she would be more than happy to oblige that offer. If you don't mind doing so,
This was not my
perhaps
bingo card when I woke
2
up
days
today.
from now, so that we don't have to do a triple wedding, that'd be great.
Goodness, I had no idea I was such a
I just know
catch.
she's
Surely I am unworthy in every way, shape, and form.
I wouldn't say that.
Really?
Well, not my type, certainly.
Didn't seem to think so.
What's your passive perception, Hoppy?
Oh, 11. But my passive insight is 11.
Yeah, so you don't know shit, actually.
However, I will say Lucas has a passive perception of 16.
Yes.
Lucas, the woman that Hoppy is currently speaking to not only has an engagement ring on her finger, but you notice that the attire underneath is not that of similar servants. That is a wedding gown she is wearing under her armor.
I'm sorry. What did you say your name was again?
Lady Dame Vera of Dragonspirit.
Ah. So we are here to celebrate your upcoming nuptials as well.
What
Oh,
is yours,
well-
Acadia?
More of Princess Elena's than mine, perhaps. She kind of invited us to tag it on, and we couldn't really say no.
Oh, well, this, I'm sure. Sorry, go ahead, Andy. I'm talking too much.
Oh, I was just going to say, I mean, it's still cause for celebration.
Yes.
Very clearly, it's a happy day for you and for the princess as well, and all should be celebrated. So, congratulations.
Thank you. I need to go find my fiance and make sure that he's not hiding in a tree somewhere.
Hey.
Goodbye.
If you have any need for us, we are at your. Okay, she's gone. At your disposal. Okay.
Is she wearing a cookie sheet under that dress? What was she wearing?
I would venture to say that there was some mode of wedding gown that seems to be very early, considering the wedding is tomorrow. Not sure why she'd be wearing that today.
It is odd.
That is a
Recession.
little weird.
Reception, not recession. Wait a second.
Huh?
I don't know how weddings work. I haven't been to one. But yeah,
Goodness.
you guys go about collecting the rest of your lunch until your stomachs are bulging at this point. The champagne tower dissipates within the time that you're there, despite their valiant efforts to try and keep it up. They are no match for Greta's sly hands. Greta, how you doing down there?
Yeah.
Oh, she's muted.
What?
How you doing down there, Greta?
Did I hear something about Hoppy getting married?
That is correct. He's gonna bag himself a
All
what is it called? A
The
sugar.
Backseat Duchess, from the sounds of it. Yeah.
All in
Yeah.
good time.
She could barely keep her hands off of him, from what I saw. I'm telling you, the tension.
More champagne?
The tension could be cut with a butter knife.
A little thick.
Yeah.
Butter.
Yes.
Planned for this angle
There's
going
some right
into
over
this
there.
one shot. It just kind of happened.
This is hilarious. It's around this time that you all hear the fanfare of trumpets, and the attention is drawn towards an overarching balcony, in which you see before you James.
Stepping out on the balcony alongside the two beautiful couples. In between both of them is a tall elven man, obviously still looking as ageless as any elf does, but those of you who are familiar with elves can tell, showing a little bit of his age and the slight sag of an eye, or the slight silver of one hair in his head. As he steps out, and you can see the golden crown around his head. This is King Lothar Hallett, the King of Dragonspear, your home turf, the king of the castle that you currently reside in, who gestures out to the audience abound, and in a voice that rings out magically, echoing, as if this balcony has been spelled before to allow anyone upon it to speak loudly to the crowd below. He says, "Friends, nobles, compatriots, honored guests of field and forest, honored guardsmen and guardswomen of Dragonspear, it is my honor and privilege to come before you today and welcome you officially to my daughter's wedding and the wedding of our very own Queen's Guard's head. It has been the greatest joy of my life thus far to see my daughter grow to an age where she might choose a partner for part of her life, and it is my ideal that it be a happy union, and I am grateful for the respect and honor you have shown in joining us, not only those of you from fellow castles, but those honored guests as well from the Unicorn Temple." And you see he nods his head to the unicorn in the off on the grove side. "My daughter is my heart of hearts, and her happiness is my happiness. And I thank you all for joining us today. And I would like to present officially, before tomorrow's festivities, my daughter, Princess Elena Hallant, and her suitor, Lord Ulrich Fitzallen, as well as the Queen's Guard, Dame Vera, and her suitor." You see there's the littlest pause of someone who's trying to remember something,
Oh,
and then
God.
Stefan and Tuff. Applause begins to ring out around as everyone politely claps to the couples, and you can see these two handsome couples above, so that you are very familiar with how they look. You see that Ulrich has been changed into yet another outfit. He is a little shorter than Elena, and definitely standing next to her, completely human, next to a beautiful elven woman, who it is such a stark contrast between the two of them. Whereas on Hallant's other side, you see that Stefan, a full elven man, is next to a half-elf woman who you met in her armor and gown before. And you see that they just make a very interesting set of couples up on the balcony.
Interesting. I wonder if, and I say this quietly, mentioning
that.
I wonder if the elvish faction within all of this only sees the wedding as temporary, and therefore whatever alliance is also temporary, because elves live so much longer than humans, you see.
Yeah, a little bit. It just feels like it's kind of just taking up time, and
they got the the elf. It'll be a honeymoon phase, and then he's dead.
Biding their time almost.
It feels exactly like that, like a stalling tactic. But of course, that's what it appears on the surface, right? Schemes within schemes. Political intrigue.
Anyone else who happens just to kind of be standing by as Hoppy is discussing? Hoppy, I'm only excluding you this because your passes are really low. As Hoppy is talking, you do see the balcony, the guests on the balcony, aka the two lovely couples and the king of the realm, kind of start to have some form of discussion. You see the princess going up to her dad, and it's hey, so you kind of do have to remember his name because he's also getting married, and he's known me since I was 3. So
I know. I've never heard. Listen, I've known him as long as he's known you. I have no idea he had a last name until yesterday.
That's really fair because I've never heard him use it before. But sometimes we could just call him Stefan the Man. That's
we should not do that in an official capacity, and I beg of you to understand that.
He is an elf, so I guess that makes sense. But also, he's just a guy.
He is the guardian of the Unicorn Temple, and he needs to be known as such.
Stefan on the other side of the balcony is trying to shrink away into the abyss.
Vera is just holding him by the sleeve.
And then he's surrounding area of different guests, especially those of like a higher court. You see a few like that are kind of like discussing amongst themselves. Some seem very happy. You see some that are kind of like sharing disgust almost amongst themselves. They seem less than intrigued by what's happening and probably are more here for the food than anything else. Then you see a few that are like, you see that little gnome from earlier who's sitting on top of like another chair that's a little bit higher to make him feel eye level with other people. And he's got his feet kicked up onto yet a separate chair of the same height so that he can be more of an asshole. And like as this entire event's happening, he just like knocks his head back and rolls his eyes, swishing a bottle of champagne in his hand. There's a few others. The apothecaries are kind of like discussing amongst themselves. Most of them seem relatively overjoyed. One kind of seems to be keeping to themselves. Yeah, I think that's about it for the guests. Yeah, probably. You see like a court of like young men who you assume to have been suitors previously, all sat at one table, just kind of like discussing amongst themselves, but as frat boys do.
Can I
like I could do so much better.
Can I note the loser table and pick out the and figure out which one is kind of like the leader of the pack?
Oh God. Give me a insight check.
You hear them and they're like, yo, the biatch was like, what? And I was like, later on.
Just all these different dressed noble frat boys like, oh, the princess, she didn't like it.
But
6.
Yeah. 6?
Yeah.
You have no idea.
I pick the... Sorry, I'm so sorry, James. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you're good.
But you might help me. What were we going to say?
It is just such a group of mixed individuals. It's hard to pick out who might be in charge. There's not only men at the table, there are a couple women. There among them humans, ASMRs, elves, dwarves, a half orc, a halfling.
I will study the prettiest one.
The ASMR. You see that she has beautiful white hair that goes all the way down to her middle back. She wears the colors of the archipelago off the coast of the Sword Coast. So this bright sunset oranges that ombre up into the white of her hair so that she herself looks like an ocean sunset. And you see that she looks up among all of the gentlemen there up at the balcony and simply just sighs and just general disappointment. Maybe with herself, maybe with the princess, who knows?
Study the appearance here. Study the appearance and then not really say anything. Just I'm gathering things for a reason that will become apparent later.
Alright, our 2 goblins, is there anything you guys would like to do at this time?
Trip towards the champagne tower.
It is more of a champagne mound at this point.
Yeah, there's not much left. You've done a number.
Uncle?
Like 5 left.
Uncle? I'll just get him one anyway.
You see that one of the apothecaries has like sidled over and is like gently checking that Grunkle is breathing. Like just carefully puts his fingers against Grunkle's throat to like check that he has a pulse. Oh!
He's not asleep, he's just resting his eyes.
My apologies, sir.
He's got a fight or flight reflex.
I see. You see before you that apothecary who is sitting off on his own from the group of apothecaries. He goes, I'm sorry to have bothered your friend.
Yeah, you're all right. It's good. I was just resting my eyes.
I can understand that. It is quite the affair. I'll be back of... Goodbye. He's just sort of like... Sidles
really
back
no
on.
bother.
He's gone. He left.
Anybody seen Greta again?
Over there.
Close my eyes for 5 seconds and she's gone.
She's right next to you.
Where?
Turn slightly leftward. There you go. No, the other way.
Other
You know
way.
what? Keep going. Just keep.
Buckle.
Just
Yeah, there you
there.
are.
There.
Uh,
A little more.
yeah.
A little more.
little bit more.
And
Right there.
Hey, you are, baby.
I got you. I got you more champagne.
These two elderly goblins are absolutely sauced at
Oh.
this point, I think.
that was the cutest.
That was very
That was
cute.
adorable.
I think that these two are pretty sauced at this point. I think that's very apparent to the party.
My saucy little goblin grandparents, come along. Let us be away.
When is
It's
karaoke?
so high.
You guys have to.
Tomorrow night.
Now.
You realize that you're gonna have to climb
I'm
those stairs
6
again.
feet from the edge, and I'm thinking maybe 6 feet ain't so far down.
There it is. There it is. Anybody have Creed on their bingo?
At this point, it is like the garden party is starting to wind down. You see that people are sort of pushing their way back into the castle to take the noble's equivalent of an afternoon nap after a large meal so that they can do it again because as you all are leaving, you all are invited to the rehearsal dinner in the evening. It will be a smaller affair, a little more intimate than the garden party with all guests appearing, but because you all are of the 6 or 7 guests that Ulrich invited, you guys get to go. So the rehearsal dinner is scheduled for later in the evening. You guys are given the time to rest up in the castle and explore a little bit. And you find that there are little library areas that have been added for reading and little gaming areas where nobles are playing dice and, just little fun wedding activities for folks who would like to pass along and the opportunity to talk to folks. But we will push on to the evening itself as we approach the time for the rehearsal dinner. And you all are, once again, your invitation is checked, and you are led in to the rehearsal dinner in the Great Hall of Castle Dragonspear. It is a gorgeous room with high wooden arch ceilings in an Art Nouveau style, with a high table set up at the front, with a throne for the king to sit on, and then 2 seats to either side of him for the couples to sit at, a table below them for their wedding parties, for anyone who may be in attendance for that, and then dotted along the room, long rectangular tables where folks like you are invited to sit. You are sat at a table with a set of apothecaries. The gentleman who checked on Grunkle earlier in the day, the elderly grandfather of Elric Fitzallen, as if that's not confusing enough. I did that just to fuck with Feff. And then it is your party. It seems like there's just the 6 of you at this table. There is another 6 apothecaries. There's another 4 apothecaries at another table mixed with some forest animals, which seems to be going rather well, actually, as they're splitting dinner rolls with a pack of birds at the table, and they're all just kind of like, oh, yeah, okay, I see. Interesting. But as you all sit down, the elder apothecary sort of looks all of you over and seems to recognize immediately when Grunkle and Greta sit down, because he is an elderly human man and you all are elderly goblins, and you guys have gotten along swimmingly before when you have been in his house back in the days before your adventures really kicked off, when Ulrich was not only giving you potions at a discount, but also letting you sleep in his loft as necessary for you at the time.
What a bro.
But you see...
Drink, my boy. How have you been? You
Grunkle!
excited for your kid?
Oh,
Nice to see.
you know he's like a son to me, and I'm so grateful for everything he has done, and this is simply his kindness being met in return. It's so good to see you. You see there's hugs all around the table as he takes in all of you.
I got hugs for Elric.
Yeah. And you all are sat down to dinner. An announcement is made that the couples will be appearing in about 15 minutes, and everyone is free to just chat for a little bit. You see Elric puts an arm around the gentleman to his right, the other apothecary. It was about Ulric's age, and sort of leans him in and goes, have you met yet Oswin? This is Oswin Graham, a newly minted master apothecary. We're very proud. One of Ulric's friends from the academy.
Congratulations.
Well met, Oswald.
You watch as Oswin just doesn't lock in eyes with any of you guys. It's just kind of like awkwardly standing and like looking everywhere else. Yeah, I guess it's okay.
Oswin, you look smashing. You look fantastic. Well done.
I don't want to smash anyone. Why would you? assume
You
that?
look
But
good.
thanks.
He
Hey,
does.
congratulations.
Well threaded and cleaned up, I dare say.
Thanks. Okay.
Okay.
Can I leave now?
No,
Won't you look at me in the eyes?
I don't really know if I want to.
She's got those
Good.
town and country eyes. One eye's looking at the town, the other one's looking at the country. It's quite nice.
I'm gonna roll a wisdom save for Oswin to see if he can resist the temptation to look this woman in the eyes. That's an 8. He fails. He just like a little bit of like buzzing around, and then like he just like slowly like locks into eyes with Greta. Okay, I have
Thank
to
you.
go. I
Wait,
have to
That's all I
Yeah.
go.
wanted.
I like to imagine that
Oz,
as he tries to avoid Greta's eyes, he accidentally locks eyes with mine too. They're
Oh.
just piercing green.
This is too many things. I need to leave immediately. Where's Ulrich?
I like him.
I need to go, actually. I'm
If
gonna
you
throw
want-
up.
if you want to see Ulrich, you need to stay, my boy. He's going to be out
He's
any
like-
minute.
Why do you want to see Ulrich?
I need to go puke. Actually, I'm leaving.
Oh, do you need ginger? You see,
Just
Elric opens up his
walks.
pouch and is looking for ginger already.
Speed
and has
walk.
not seen
Ew.
Oswin go.
Are you feeling sick? I have something that may be able to help you.
He's gone.
Oh, he's gone.
I mean, go after him.
Uh,
Befriend him.
Take him this ginger.
That's the very least I could do. I haven't been able to speak to anyone all weekend, and so I'll get up and I'll chase after them.
You chase after Oswin.
So a potion master
Yeah.
as a sexual partner is intriguing. Think about it.
What?
How do you think they get Viagra in the fantasy world? How do you think
What a
they get
segue.
Viagra in the fantasy world?
You see, Master
Russell, I
Elric
think you can learn a
goes-
thing or two.
Master Elric goes, what? And then leans in and goes, it's saffron. It's the best thing for it. And just goes into a
Writing it
conversation.
down.
So Lucas, you
Oh, Oswin. Oswin.
yeah, Oswin
Oswin.
Oswin like leaps into an adjacent hall and kind of like tucks into what's very clearly marked as a bedroom, or sorry, a bathroom. I can't words. And you just see him like sitting there at the sink, just kind of like gripping it tight.
I brought this for you. It's ginger. It should help with your stomach ache.
Looks down immediately from the mirror, so he does not make eye contact with you from the reflection.
Look, I don't mean to make you uncomfortable at all.
You failed.
Yes, I see.
Mm-hmm.
I want to venture a guess here that you may not be upset from the food, but you may be upset from something occurring tomorrow. Would I be correct?
I don't know what I don't know what you're talking about. That duck was gross.
Potion seller.
Roll an insight for me.
Battle.
I'm great at these.
Yeah, clearly.
Naturals.
Listen.
I need to apply his potions.
Okay,
That'll work. That'll work.
24.
Oh, boy.
24. You've clocked a little too much here.
I like it. Let him have it.
No, you do get the sense that there is no food poisoning here. Like they ate hours ago. If you were going to be sick, you would have been sick already. Why would you come
Yeah.
to the hall? On top of that, the food hasn't been served for the rehearsal dinner yet. Like there's no food here. So how could you be sick at this time? But judging by the general array of social anxiety that you witnessed previously, I just have to pull real quick. All right, yeah. judging by the previous array of social anxiety, the unwillingness to meet hands, and the gripping of the sink, it is not to keep Oswin from like keeping any form of food or bile down. Instead, it is kind of to look down, because if you just look down when you're crying, the tears will fall into the sink instead of on your face. He's very, very pointedly trying not to like look at you, trying to be in any form of like visual space. Being perceived seems like a nightmare right now to this individual, who already seems to be in a nightmare of their own.
I think I know what this is about.
No.
Yes.
No.
And I will kind of like stand next to the sink, but I will face away from the mirror so my eyes aren't like making contact with them at all. You know, all weekend I've just wanted a chance to speak to someone. Anyone, really.
Oh, God.
I have some good friends, and I'm very happy to have them. They're like my family.
Mhm.
But I have always wanted something deeper. Something more. Sometimes you don't get that. Heartbreak is a terrible pain. Loneliness is a terrible pain. And I can only imagine missed opportunities hurt all the more. But there is still time. I've
Like,
lived
who even
75
are you,
years.
man? What the fuck?
This poor 30-year-old apothecary is going through it.
I'm not paying for therapy.
Sorry, he's 28.
Yeah.
Well, therapy's paying for you.
What? Slides 3 gold.
Yeah, why not? I slide 3 gold over. And I go, that is to purchase any bottle of alcohol that you wish to at this party.
What the fuck is happening? I just... Fuck, dude. I'm gonna miss my best friend.
Aww.
Even though he doesn't really like talk to me or anything, but like...
Oh.
So
It's mutual, I promise. It's mutual.
This isn't unrequited love, then. This is
What?
This is just a friend missing.
You see a face turn a different shade of red.
Oh, see, I thought you were in love with.
But no, what? No, what? No, how?
I mean, it's understandable. Ulrich is a very handsome.
Shut
man.
the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
I can't imagine he wouldn't have time for you.
Because there's like a pause, and I'm just like, do you? This isn't how I was expecting this wedding to go wayward, by the way.
Sorry.
D and date everything.
Kiki, does Oswin lean in unabashedly?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Lucas, Oswin leans into you.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm typically not a hugger, but
Oh,
there.
Oh, okay, yeah, this is fun. This is cool too. Yeah, that's great.
double tap him while he's down. Why don't you?
This is I can't help but feel like I've made this worse.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Whatever shirt you're wearing is now soaked in tears and stuff.
Oh no.
That's 1 hit point of emotional damage.
Yeah.
Did you just cast vicious mockery on me, bro?
I did not.
Just mockery of my love life. Damn.
I feel like you will still have friends after this, including Ulrich. So don't mourn your friendship yet. And you eat this, and I'll hand Oswin the ginger, and kind of just. Yeah,
it just like drops that. It's like I already have that, and like pulls out his own. Like Ginger, like I'm a master of pottery, man. And he just like walks over.
Oh my god!
He kind of like storms off into one of the stalls and just like slams the door shut.
Lucas just stands there, washes his hands. Druidcraft breezes the tears dry, and just kind of goes, "I'll see you at the reception."
You notice after he closed the door that a single piece of paper has fallen out of his pocket. And he is sobbing uncontrollably in that stall. But that's between him and the toilet at this point.
Him and the walls.
We're gonna snoop.
Oh my god.
You pick up the piece of paper. And it's a familiar one. It's very similar to the wedding invitation you all received. Except this one has vicious scribblings crossing out Princess Elena's name and like the end of Ulrich's name, and then there's like little scribbles of devil horns and such.
So he's a high school girl. He's a
and then
middle
there's like
school girl.
3 question marks next to the other people because he does not know them. Kill question mark?
Oh.
Poison question mark?
Oh.
I'm going to fold this. Goodbye. And just walk out of the immediately back to my friends to tell them all of that shit.
You head back to the reception table. At this point, it has been a good 20 minutes or so. So the rehearsal dinner should have started by now. But you, my friends, are all still sitting at a table in a room where dinner has not yet been served and no couples have yet appeared. And it is about the time that your friend Lucas returns that you all see a servant scurry into the room and speak to the herald at the front of the room who is meant to announce people. And you see them speak back and forth rapidly while Lucas fills you in on what's going on here. And as they continue to speak, you see the herald's eyes go a little wide, and then he nods and steps forward to like the front of the high table, and he says, to all of our noble friends in attendance, it is with their vast apologies that the honored guests of the evening, Princess Elena, her fiancé, and Dame Vera and her fiancé, have decided to take their dinners privately while they celebrate the last few hours they have together before they are meant to stay separated for the evening before their wedding. King Halland sends his regards. Dinner will be served now. And you see he claps and dinner starts being served elsewhere. Excellent. And you see this like panic man turn and like walk away. And as the first plate is set down upon your table, and Master Elric, the Elder, begins to dole out food on all of your plates, including Oswin's, because he doesn't seem to think that he's not coming back yet.
That's kind.
As he begins to dole out food, you all hear the creaking of metal behind you, as a woman in half plate steps up behind all of you, leans down, and goes, "You're Ulrich's adventuring party friends, yes?"
Yeah, mage armor.
Very astute. I just need to know. You are? Good. Come with me immediately. We have need of you.
But the food.
But I was just about to eat.
You will be fed later. Come with me immediately right
Take
now.
the plate with me.
You can. I don't care. Now.
That's an unconcerning
I
style.
take my hand and I just like grab like a fist
Into
like
the purse.
food, and then I just hold on to it as I'm walking.
2 different plates.
You see that this guardswoman takes you around the table and behind the high table and opens up a door for you there, which must be where like the royals would come out to sit upon. And you enter into a room that is a tense quiet. As you see before you, Stefan, who you saw earlier, gently pacing back and forth in what those astute of you, so Lucas, notice is alarm and vexation. Princess Elena, who is surrounded, I believe, Kiki, by several animals, as she sits very Disney princess style on the ground with like a deer in a lap and a bear cub at her back, seemingly like keeping pressure on her to keep anxiety down, and the king himself, King Hallant, standing between the both of them, watching you enter, and simply nodding at the guardswoman saying, "Close the door immediately."
Lost the rings.
The doors are closed, and you see King Hallant steps forward and sets like a gentle hand on his daughter's head. Says, "This was your decision. I support it. So speak quickly to them and let them know."
Sorry. You guys are friends with my fiance, right?
Of many years.
Okay,
Yeah.
excellent. I can't find him.
Oh, this is so much worse than losing the rings.
Ooh.
And normally I ask Vera, 'cause she's supposed to be the head of my Queen's Guard, but I can't find her either.
I'll throw up a quick cantrip message.
Okay.
Boyo.
What is the distance on this?
100 and, well, I have spell sniper, so 240 feet.
You receive no message in return.
Oh boy.
Hmm.
Do I see my sugar mama anywhere nearby?
No, you are in a private room with just the king, Stefan, Princess Elena, and 3 guards.
We're on it.
If it eases you, yes, we'll go take a look. Where was the last place you saw him?
I haven't seen him since earlier. We're not supposed to see each other.
At the luncheon? Yes.
Yeah.
Is there anybody that might want to interfere with this wedding that might have done something?
You see the king sort of his shoulders block up and he's like, "Just about everyone in that room out there."
Oh.
Wow, that narrows it down. Thanks.
Oh my god, you gotta find him. He's too nice. He's gonna eat anything they give him.
I don't know much about unicorns, but is it possible he's been unloyal and the unicorn just...
You see Stefan turn to you.
Never.
You see Stefan turn to you and go, "My lady would never."
Right, of course. Not, no, our missing friend. Is he dead by the unicorn's hands?
Yes, my lady, the unicorn, would never.
Oh, apologies.
You remember that on the invitation, Stefan is listed as guardian of the unicorn temple.
Right.
Oh,
It should be
Lorelai
said.
said he was perfect.
We are very familiar with this boy. We will find him, not to fret, not to worry. We are on top of this.
Please,
All
please
over
hurry.
it.
He's gonna be too polite if somebody took him. He's not gonna come home until they say it's okay. Oh my god, he can't resist if you give him like a home cooked meal, he can't resist it. He's too nice. You have to do something.
He's just like me.
I had to stop him from eating something he's allergic to once.
Welcome in, everybody.
You see that Stefan has stepped up, and like the king has set a gentle hand on his daughter's head, Stefan sets a gentle hand, like kneels down and puts a gentle hand on her back. And you see he leans down, he goes, "If Vera is with him, she will protect him. It is her job and her duty, and she is proud to do it."
She's good at her job.
Yes, she is. Which is why we know that this is not likely of their own accord.
Well, that's wonderful. That's good news. You need not fret at all. That means some fool thought he could tussle with you. We're on the job.
I don't want to tussle.
No
I'm
tussling
not
today.
made for tussling. I
Tussling.
don't want to tussle.
Tussling onward.
The stress is going to tear if I tussle.
We'll leave you to your crying.
You see, the king sort of steps away from his daughter and toward all of you. He says, I would appreciate it if this can be done in a less than open manner.
We're so fucking stealthy. Also expensive. Anyway.
Yeah,
We're
what-
fighting
this
for
to
it.
be
No
disappear-
one heard them.
I suppose if our hospitality has not been enough, payment could be arranged.
Just good favor. Just a good word in. You know, just doing it for the fam. Keeping it in the family.
If you were to save the future king consort of this kingdom, yes, you would be in very good favor. If he were to die or disappear, well, there would be no reason for you to ever return to this kingdom now, would there?
The game is
It's a
afoot.
good thing that will not happen.
Yeah, and stop
I
threatening
take it.
people.
I'm
I take a bite of a turkey
Doing my
leg and
job.
I'm just like, I'm too old for this shit.
It's about love.
right. Well,
Not
you all have your
climbing the social rank.
assignment. And as you all are given your leave to go out and start to figure out what has been going on, I believe we're going to take it to a short break for the long shot table. Now that the game is afoot.
And thank you everybody who came in on the raid. We will be right back.
And then I said, objection! That is a misdemeanor, not a marriage. And then
memer.
everyone was confused. So,
That's my favorite Phoenix Wright AU.
thank you.
We return.
Welcome back.
Kiki, we're DMs.
Fuck.
We returned.
No, I started staring at the camera looking for answers, but all I saw was my confused self, and it became a perpetual
fair,
reflection.
To be fair, all of our players are currently looking for answers. Where have Ulrich and
That's
Vera
true.
gone? What has happened to them? What the fuck's up with that guy in the bathroom?
Well,
And at this time, you all can start talking about that, I guess.
So everyone in the room is a suspect. I feel like we can hopefully whittle it down a little bit, yes?
I think it was that sassy gnome. He's got that I'm gonna murder somebody look to him. Little hairy bastard.
You know, and I'm behind closed doors to the quote-unquote public. The party would not be surprised by this because they've worked with me for some time, but I shapeshift into the gnome with my action.
As a question, are you doing this in the hall, or are you doing this
No,
in like the side room with
In the side room
princess and
with the
such?
princess and all of them. Because I mean, if they find out in a bad way later in an uncontrolled situation, it might be like super worse. So it's always good to kind of like in a controlled situation, kind of get that information.
Yeah.
And I will return and then put my nose up in the air. This one.
You hear a brief scream, but it's from one of the foxes.
Apologies. Oh goodness. And I will revert into, just so that everyone's in on it again, revert into my just pale, completely highlight white form, which is not the form I kind of had earlier, but it looks very similar. And just keep everything casual. Just let everyone who's in charge know that I'm a friend, you know, and just kind of lean on my party a little bit, who would kind of know what I'm up to, kind of just to release the shock and ease everyone in control and able to execute me into the know. And
You see that several of the guards did tense, but it was mostly the fact that you looked like you were about to do magic, and it's their job to like jump in front of the king and princess if you do anything bad. And the second it's just revealed that you're changing your shape to be someone else and then back into this form, they all kind of relax their grip. It looks like changelings are not unwelcome in this kingdom like they are in some places.
okay.
It's just, it was a surprise, and now the surprise is over. The king's face remained neutral the entire time.
The princess had a moment of like shock and then like calmed down for a second. I thought you were actually Verminish. Oh, okay.
So,
Don't scare me like that.
hey, not to throw everything to the wind and say that nothing of import matters or to debase anything, but if we really need this wedding to pop off,
I would like it to.
we can make that happen even if we don't find him. Just saying, okay, let's go
No!
find him. Let's go. It's a last resort, just putting it on the table.
You see, like, all, like,
It's
both
just the
King,
ceremony.
both King Hallant and Stefan look, like, very insulted suddenly,
Fuck.
and you think maybe you have made a cultural faux pas.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fair. Let's go find him. As I
Off we
revert to
go.
my OG form.
Lucas, you would probably be familiar because your race is half elf. In a lot of high elven custom, the wedding ceremony is magical, which means it would be tied to the person who is
Oh, they
like.
thought of this at the end. The Duel Master's Guide, everyone. They're crazy. They're smart. They know things. All right.
Beth's like, can I be a changeling? We're like, yeah, sure. Anyway, it's magic, buddy.
It's good. It's
I'm
good.
gonna do one thing. I am going up to the princess, and I'm just gonna lay a hand on their shoulder, be like, "Don't worry, dear. Everything's gonna be fine." And I'm gonna cast Identify.
Oh,
Now we are.
Oh, you muted yourself in Zoom.
I did the push to talk thing, so it like stops me.
Yeah.
So this works on both objects and people. If you instead touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn which ongoing spells, if any, are currently affecting it. So I just want to see if she's doing something, if there's something that she's portraying, and just.
Okay. You cast Identify. Are you being subtle about this at all, or because I'm pretty sure
being,
Identify has a
like-
vocal component?
It just says touch. It doesn't say that I have to vocalize
components,
anything.
verbal, somatic, and material.
All three.
Oh, it just say okay.
ESM.
The range is touch. You have to touch something in order to cast it.
Okay.
We never care about material components. Fuck those. But you would have to like make a sound and a gesture in order to do this. The touch is the
Okay.
gesture, but
So if you're trying to hide the fact that you're casting a spell, I will ask for a stealth check, which I'm not concerned about because you know how to do that.
Oh. Sorry.
Dirty
what?
20 was the first one. Brain math 23 was the second one.
Nice.
So
Okay.
I would just be like, "Oh, don't worry, dear. Good old Grandpa Grunkle has got it for you." Identify.
What?
I think it's just the wind. It's drafty in here.
You cast Identify, and you're searching for some form of like malice spell or any form of
anything-
magical effect that's going on. You don't find any that arise suspicion. The only like one that seems constant is like speak with animals. There seems to be a permanent speak with animals cast by this person.
Okay. I do know.
Nifty.
I just learned the spell's name. Okay. So, and if you don't mind, I'm also, as long as I don't get stabbed by the guard, just gonna shake the king's hand. Just be like, don't worry, you're in good wrinkly hands.
you see he does not offer his hand out for a handshake when you walk up to shake his hand.
Yeah, they're being nice.
Eh? Shake an old man's hand. Leave me hanging. It's
Oh, boy.
aging here.
The best thing you could do is buzzer this man right now. It'd be so funny.
God, hey, what a firm handshake.
You see he did not
Sweaty.
he did not put out his hand to shake your hand. He put it out like in the style of like people who are gonna
It's my ring.
Yeah.
Yes, leave it.
Yeah. Grunkle don't roll like that.
No.
I'm gonna shake it. I like
You
go
shake it.
underneath.
Weird
like, "Aha."
way.
Shake it. Are you also casting
Um,
Identify on the king?
Yes. Do I'll make another roll.
Again, a stealth check.
Ooh, that 1-on-1.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a misroll. Hold on.
So
A 20.
Let's go.
No shot.
Hold on. I'm camera. On camera. Hold on.
Beautiful.
Master of
Identify my-
identifying royals.
Master of Identification on royalty.
Got it.
You see a slew of magic on the king. None of it malicious. Although some of it could be construed as malicious. He's a king. he has mages in his employ. You see that there are spells cast on him, especially with this many political people here. There is a spell that if he were to get hit, it would immediately like peg the person who hit him. So like even if a mage were to cast a spell on him, suddenly something would appear on them. And at that same time, Hoppy, you, as a wizard, see an arcane symbol appear on Grunkle's neck.
And just to be super clear, that's not what Grunkle wants. Like that's not what Grunkle knows about or intends. This is a third party factor.
No, it's more like Grunkle just discovered this spell that is on the king. Like if somebody is to cast a spell on the king, a symbol appears on the person who did it, so that they can later be identified as having cast a spell on the king.
Shit.
But otherwise, Grunkle, it just seems like there's like a protection against evil and good, standard like protection spells on royalty here. He does not have speak with animals like his daughter.
Subtle cast a spell magic.
Okay, give us a stealth check.
It's not if I subtly cast it.
Oh, that's right, it's subtle spell.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, that's fair.
Metamagic adept.
Metamagic
bugs in here.
Yeah, I'm like nearby and just go.
You do so, and you watch as that symbol disappears, although you're pretty sure you're not sure if the magic is fully gone or if it's hidden for a time, but time will tell.
I've bought us time.
Yes.
The magic is always there. No, I'm just kidding. I will bow and take arm with Greta, and we will, start our search.
You all know that there is a reception dinner happening outside with many of the faces that you met earlier today. As you all step back through the doors, you see that the dinner has kind of dissolved into people table hopping and things of that nature. Since the honored guests aren't here, it's more of now a soiree with everybody talking to each other. You see that Oswin has not returned to sit at the table with Elric, but several of the other apothecaries have now joined at that table, as well as like a deer, a rather large one, who is like elbows up on the table, like just kind of like nodding along to the conversations, although it looks like no one can speak his language. And an owl who is sitting in the middle of the table, and looks to be like showing off some kind of like game, because every time someone like looks at them and points a certain way, someone else at the other end of the corner. It's just like a table game, like a drinking game, although everyone just has cups of wine, so they're just taking sips.
They're playing Ninja.
Yes.
With an owl. Yeah.
I was disgusting at Ninja. I'm sorry to back up a little bit, but I would like to lie.
Oh.
To the people in charge as a whole, not necessarily like going up to the king and stuff like that, although I can. I would like to inform them, you can know it's me by this scar here on the back of my neck. I'm not able to control that scar, and I can. And it is a falsity, a laid control point. I just thought this up.
Make a deception check.
Sorry, re-rolling. Thought I had advantage, I did not. Okay. 17.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Okay, thank you. We're back! Looking throughout the room, any one of these people might have ill intent. I've studied two that I might be able to portray. Where should we start?
I gotta go find that gnome.
Okay, let's find the gnome.
Suspicious. Sassy.
We should definitely stay together, though.
Gonna fuck him up.
There you go.
Damn. All right.
Start flipping through pages in my spellbook. I've got hold person, dispel magic. I've got slow, arcane lock. I've always wanted to try.
Horrifying.
On a gnome.
On a person? Scary. Could lock their mouth. Okay.
Can we see this gnome? This troublesome, snooty boy?
Those looking for thou gnome shall roll a perception check.
Oh!
Kobe. Ooh.
14.
We can't hear you, Aiden.
9.
Okay. So we got 14, 9. Anybody else?
I had another 14.
Double 14.
Or
All right. You guys, our 2 goblins right now are standing behind Hoppy and Lucas, which makes it a lot harder to look for someone. Meanwhile, Hoppy and Lucas, you guys kind of like looking from opposite ends of the hall, kind of like converge at the same time. Your heads like plunk together a little bit. And you pinpoint lock once again with the fancy little like high stool chairs is the gnome in question, Mr. Lord Douglas Verminish of the Wood of Sharp Teeth, looking as stuck up as ever.
There he is, in his stupid pants.
It looks like he brought his own silverware.
That's an interesting thing.
They're bedazzled with diamonds.
This guy.
We could
He
play
is
this.
wearing new pants, by the way, and they are even more bedazzled than before.
Oh,
If he were to
you
get
just-
up, you would see that it says juicy on the back.
He's got
I was
thinner
gonna
pants.
say.
Oh, now he's just doing it for spite. Okay, I see how it is.
did
You
we
noticed.
steal some of those bedazzles? Some of them gems?
That could be
I
fun.
don't know. I think I'd look great in those pants.
You would look great in those pants.
I'm picturing a nice juicy goblin ass.
That's
Oh,
me,
yeah,
baby.
Greta.
It's actually a real tabletop game. It's called Goblin with a Fat Ass.
It is.
love it.
It's
yeah.
so fun.
That's
yeah.
real?
Really?
It's
real.
one
It's fun.
single piece of
It is
paper
real.
front and
Okay.
back.
We're revisiting
Please.
that later.
It's really
Yeah,
fun.
we're gonna.
It's
I'll
degenerate
run it.
goblin
I'll
raccoon
run it. It's
energy.
so
I
fucking
need to
fun.
know more
Hell
about
yeah.
that.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Do it.
Anyway, do we go into this giving him the power? Do we put him off his rhythm? How do we go about deceiving and garnering information from this lad?
I could trip him.
Hysterical. I do like
Man
this.
with that much
maybe,
pride.
maybe you are
Definitely hurt.
very inebriated. Yes, you're very inebriated, and you collide with him. Maybe
You don't need to do it IRL. It's okay.
and maybe our other rogue could sift through the pockets. Maybe you could wild shape and get a bird's eye view. I don't know. The possibilities are endless. I'm just throwing out spitballs here.
I might see what he's got in his pocket.
So, you all are on the approach of Lord Verminish. Who's doing what first?
I will walk up, see that he has a glass of champagne, take it, but as I go to try and take it, I bump into him
Mhm.
and knock him down.
I would love this. Okay, so this is going to be just an overall sleight of hand check for taking the drink and also like knocking him down in the process.
Okay.
You got this.
12.
At advantage because I am going to quote unquote catch said gnome and to be like, oh, she's so clumsy. Sorry.
The power
All
couple.
right, roll with advantage.
The power couple is power
Roll
coupling.
again.
Andy, hold me. It's happening.
It's beautiful.
I feel omnificent.
I'm mathing is 16, 22.
Woo! Let's go.
He does not save. So not only do you very gracefully like kind of come over and just like pluck the wine out from his hand, you manage to do so in a way that like still grabs his finger with it, and like pulling the wine, you yank him, spirals over and lands in your husband's arms.
oh, sorry. I just have him like,
We must.
oh, sorry.
eating
She's
like
so
this.
clumsy.
He's
Sorry,
just
she's
like,
so clumsy. She's had a few to drink, and yeah, I apologize. It's all right.
Please release me immediately. Should I have the guards come and sanitize everything?
I'll lean in.
Ah.
I'll lean in and what have I said again and again? You can't be touching. I'm so sorry for this. I'm so sorry for
Oh,
this.
There's a lot more touching
and then
happening.
I'll trip and like fumble, like just shoulder check into him a little bit. Kind of slip on my cane. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Back up a little bit.
So either
The gnome beat down.
I'm gonna
Thought that was
not
Saturday, we
like
were
pat him
mistaken.
down in the process, but just kind of like, does he have something in his pocket? Or I would do like a sleight of hand to like just reach
Give
in his
me-
pocket.
You give me a sleight of hand to see if he has anything in his pocket.
What
Beth,
is
you
he-
can
no,
give me
no,
either
he's
an
fine.
acrobatics or an athletics or a sleight of hand to try it.
Okay, thank
Just
God. My
like
sleight of hand
hit him
is...
while he's down, I guess.
I'm trying to prolong his flabbergastedness.
Yes, Aiden.
Definitely
A
going with
dirty
sleight of
20.
A dirty 20.
Dirty 20. With an olive.
A 20 that
15.
doesn't pay its taxes.
Oh. A 20 on financial support.
A 20 that's been on the shelf for a long time.
Oh,
yeah.
20 that still lives with their parents.
20,
Hey!
but it's got a fake
That's
ID.
me.
All right.
That was clip that. That was a journey. That was great.
James,
Yeah.
what does the Lord Vernonish of the Wood of Sharp Teeth? I always slur those words.
He has such a long title. It's
what does he
annoying.
have in his pockets?
In his pockets, you
A
find
dazzling gun.
yeah, it's his bedazzling gun.
A little
He does
glue
it all
gun.
himself. He can't afford.
Yes, he can.
It's for the
He
repairs
just sounds
needed on the
very
fly.
picky.
No. You find you feel something that is like leather and like long but hooked to itself. Are you pulling it free of his pocket, or are you just?
Yeah, I'm just trying to like just steal it from him. Yeah.
You pull free a collar for a canine, which has a rather rough underside. So it would be one of those collars that is meant for like correction and like making an animal do what you want it to do faster.
A prong collar, if you will.
A prong collar, if you will, which has a name on it, Malachi.
Just stacking up reasons for me to hate this guy.
honestly. Sleight of hand. I'm gonna steal his pants.
I
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait.
I don't know that one's able to happen. I love
Could
you
I-
so much.
Can somebody
I'm
clip
only
just
joking.
like sleight
I'm
of
only
hand?
joking.
I'm gonna steal his pants.
So we're gonna get goofy here. We're gonna get goofy.
Hell
Can
yeah.
I act like I knock over a piece of silverware, go under the table, wild shape into a snake, crawl into his pocket, and make him take those pants off out
What
of
is
pure fear?
happening?
I want those pants, damn it.
You tell me if that works.
There's a lot of
I mean, there's a
moving
lot of animals
Sure
in
is.
here too.
There is a lot of animals in here. Oh God. Okay, just give me a little, give me a little bit of a stealth check, just so I
You got
can
it.
see that he's not going to witness you doing this. Know that if you fail, he will. Obi.
That's a 23.
Oh my God.
The
Never
storyline.
been so
These
proud.
pants.
I mean, listen, who knows? Maybe the pants are the source of his power.
Look at them. Of course they are.
The infinity butt cheeks. I'm sorry.
All
They
right.
say juicy on the back.
Infinity dumpy.
Yeah, you turn into a snake. You do a little slither.
Oh.
And you wiggle up the cuff of the pants and into his pants leg.
I love D&D, but sometimes I hate D&D.
Yeah.
At which point, you
We
all
don't have to make
witness
it weird or anything.
Lord Verminish go pale as a sheet, and you just hear a high-pitched noise like a dog whistle start, and you realize that it's him screaming, unable to move as he feels something wriggling around inside of his pretty little pants.
Or an
Exactly.
object.
Oh, are you happy to see me or what?
Or an object in backing zone.
There's something in my pants. There is something in my trousers and it is not me.
Just gonna stare at him. What
I need the
do you
god.
mean?
Get out of those pants, then, I guess.
Where's Matilda? Matilda!
We should probably get this off you. It's
No,
gotta be some. It looks like a snake.
Do
It
not
looks like a
touch me.
rattlesnake.
Dude, he's
It
like,
looks like a rattlesnake.
He's fucking like still as hell. And he's like, don't touch me. Don't you dare touch me.
There's
You
two things I know.
Doug Ratfish, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be okay.
How are you
you're the
going to
pointy
get the snake out?
chompers.
A man knows a thing or two about his snake in his back.
You're so right.
God.
State Farm, we know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
Of course, he's not
are-
used to it being 3 feet long, but
Yeah, as a snake, like you are longer than his leg, so
longer than his torso.
honestly, you are taller than his pants. Give me a sleight of hand roll, which is wild since you're a snake. But
A little weird, but I'll do it.
In its own
Light of
way,
slither.
this has been
Do
the
a little
most
slither.
unhinged episode that Longshot
Give me a slither.
had in its own way.
13.
13, you find that your head pokes out of the waistband of the pants. And as you do so, you kind of weigh it down so that it like starts to show his underwears underneath the pants.
You there. The one with the large cane.
Yes.
Can you
Well, it
pass me that
seems
fork?
like you've got a
Pass me
handle
that
on this.
fork,
I
please.
will
The
let you
fork.
at it. I will talk to you later. You are wonderful.
Rolling for snake bravery.
Cheerio.
That is a 19. Okay.
Oh.
Did you roll a brick?
It's a metal
God.
dice. Sorry.
I was expecting so much larger.
It's just heavy. It's dense. It holds the weight of my sins. Anyway, you watch as like in like a very quick panic, like looks eyes around, darts, locates his bedazzled fork, grabs it stiffly and stabs it into you as a snake. What's your AC as a snake?
Oh no.
Well, I'm certain that I will tell you that in a moment.
Yeah, please look that up for me. That'd be great.
Yeah, you got it.
Rolling to hit.
We miscalculated.
We may have
No,
miscalculated.
I don't want to say we. I don't want to drag you guys.
No.
into this.
What?
I
The guy with
miscalculated.
a
We're in it-
spiky
we're in
dog
it together,
collar in his
gang.
pocket doesn't care about harming animals? What?
True.
I knew I didn't like you.
What do you get to hit? What do you get to hit?
Animals.
I'm waiting to hear his AC to see
Oh,
if
cheers.
it hits or not. I've already rolled it.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
I'm not going to give you the answer.
Like 12.
Okay, well, he rolled a 17 on the die, so
silvery,
yeah.
subtle cast silvery barbs. With
Silvery
the
barbs is
advantage
minus
going to
D4?
our boy. No, he has to re-roll. And
He takes the lower.
yeah,
Or he takes the new
well,
one.
he takes the new one, and I will give advantage to Lucas, for just an advantage to have in the pocket until crap.
Oh,
I tried.
Kiki.
could have done that.
No, you didn't.
That was a natural 20, baby.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Ouch.
Boy. All right, so let's see.
Roll fork damage for me, my love.
I'm gonna say a
um,
fork is a D4 of damage. It has 4 prongs.
Yeah, that's fair.
Roll for fork, please.
That's a 4 on the die.
Let's go!
4
One
points of
hit
fork
point.
damage.
Let's
Piercing
go!
damage, I would say.
One
You
hit point,
live!
and with that, I'm immediately jumping out of the pants with the fork still attached to me. And
Get
I'm
it,
darting.
I'm
He
on
starts
it.
like stomping. Get that
As
wretched thing out of him.
Bapping the snake away and not into the bathroom. I'm on it. Oh, it's getting me. I almost got it.
As soon as we're in the
This
bathroom,
escalated quickly.
I drop wild shape, and I'm just like,
There's a fork.
"Ah."
Okay. What's that? Why do you
I've
think he
never
brings his own
experienced
forks?
Such a horrible pain.
We're doing great.
That's a great question. Can you make me a con save, Andy?
Sure. Natural 20.
Excellent.
Where were
Oddly
you?
enough, there was a weird green liquid seeping out of the fork,
Oh.
but you don't seem to
no.
notice anything.
Why do you think he brings his own utensils? Also, welcome in,
Drip,
Bodhi.
drip, drip.
Am I also not?
Wait a
Yeah,
second.
yeah.
You guys can you see the green liquid dripping out, but you don't. You feel like
You
there
don't
might have
feel
been something
anything.
going on, but there's no effect happening to you.
It's like a pesto.
too strong.
It's like a pesto or a kind of garlic-based sauce. Clearly,
You want to lick
the
it?
food here is
ooze.
phenomenal.
Lick the ooze.
Lick the
I will lick it.
There you go.
You mean another
Just a
concept?
dollop. Just a little.
With your refined palate. Ooh.
You better believe it. 17.
Okay, cool. That's poison. You know
Oh.
that to be poison.
Is it good?
It tastes like rat poison. In your experience.
This is poison.
Oh! I will.
Man with the juicy
go-
ass has secrets.
I will go to the stall to try to dispose of the poison.
The man with the juicy
You
ass
open
has
the
secrets.
stall. Do you open the one with a closed door?
Yes.
Is he still?
Kiki.
Still crying?
Rolling for cry. Well,
A
he
comedy
didn't
of
get
errors
better,
is
but he's
occurring.
not there anymore.
Okay.
Flush. Actually, dip. I'll get this back to him.
You dipped into the toilet.
Pretty funny. Pretty fucking funny.
It's like you hear the fork in a garbage disposal sound. Ring, ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Really
You've
quick,
got this, and I'll head back to the dude. Go ahead.
I want to jump back to our goblins who were left with the gnome in the
Hell
dinner
yeah.
hall. There is a
Trying to
bit
pull his pants
of a commotion of people like watching whatever was happening because people are like not caring about being seen watching a man try and stab his own leg with a fork while a snake is in his pants. So people are watching him, and he does seem very embarrassed of the attention. What are you two doing?
My eyes might not be as good as they once were, but were his undergarments bedazzled as well?
They were. You saw on the very back, like where his tramp stamp would be, on the like line of his underwear was verminish in really tiny Swarovski crystals.
Stop.
Oh, he's got fancy pants and fancy underwear.
Actually
Nothing
got
to
a-
see here. Weddings, am I right? Oh my gosh.
It's a 3-piece undergarment set. First, the pants that say juicy, then the one that say fat with the PH.
On the front,
And
it
then
just
it's
says family
finally-
jewels.
A Speedo that says ass.
This is a gnome that cod pieces were made for. Anyway.
Ugh.
I don't care if this guy didn't do it. We gotta take this guy down.
You've
The
gone
problem
too
is
far.
whether or not he is evil, we have made him too good to not break.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, sorry about that. We'll leave you to your business, and I'll walk away. I'll turn back and just go. Fade away into the crowd.
I will return to him. Here, I sanitize this for you. I got the snake, by the way. Goodbye.
Make
He
sure
just,
to
like-
give it a taste test.
If you go to like hand it to him, he just lets it fall on the floor.
That's fair. That's fair.
He does not want to touch something that you have touched.
I'll whatever is on his plate, I'll be like, no worries. Right into the center of the cut of meat.
It
Onward.
was a
Onward and
perfectly
upward.
grilled salmon, but do what you
Oh, I'm gone.
must. Anyway, so who you guys going to next? Who you gonna torment next?
Sugar mama? Or...
Poppy.
Oh God.
Puppy.
Okay. Pupper.
Pup.
Could Sugar Mama could go to the unicorn. See what's up with that.
Mhm.
What do you think, Steen?
The unicorn. They might show us the way.
I'm game.
Charlie! It's a wedding, Charlie!
When you stroke its magical horn,
We
it
took
gives
the
you
gnome's
magical mayonnaise.
Freaking kidneys.
Poppy, it's going to take us to Candy
Oh
Mountain.
no, they stole Ulrich's kidneys.
All right.
Oh
I don't know if our
We'll
audience
never
is old
recover.
enough to know that reference. To be so
no.
honest. I
Audience,
might
you
be
should have
wrong.
been there at the birth of YouTube. It was
YouTube
beautiful.
was
Anyway.
a lawless
It was a
land
great-
for a long
Yeah.
time.
Planet
It's one of a
Unicorn
kind
Head.
for sure.
Yeah, let's go see if we can find ourselves a unicorn if everyone's down to clown in that direction.
You see the unicorn kind of like off into her own little corner where it almost looks like they've like made a pasture with no walls for her to kind of like enjoy. She
Cool.
doesn't like concrete, it seems. She's kind of chilling on grass right now. And there's like a little fountain or whatever, and every so often like her horn touches it and it sparkles and it drizzles down, and then like all the animals that kind of have been crowding around her go and they drink out of the fountain. And then they go back to their positions.
Nudge
Greta,
the
go
druid.
touch the unicorn. Go touch the unicorn. You're
Go
great
touch
with
the
animals.
unicorn.
No, you go touch it. You're great with animals.
I will make
You
sure
know-
everyone is aware. In this universe, unicorns are sentient beings, like the level of humans.
No, this is funnier.
You don't know that. Oh,
You know, there's been so many animals. I haven't seen one pile of shit. Not one.
Yes, well, they do have manners. You hear a voice inside of your head.
Oh,
Who said that?
said what?
Is it my
You didn't
time,
hear
Lord?
Nope. no. Oh God, is it Thursday? No, yes, no. Hey.
I'd venture a guess that it's the
Am I
man
going
that we are here
crazy?
to talk I
The
don't think so,
unicorn
but-
kind of like lifts its head up and does like a little shake, and the beautiful sparkling vein goes backwards and forwards.
Maybelline be like,
Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe she's born with magic. Maybe it's Maybelline. Anyway,
We do
Um,
know it's not butter.
Maybe it's
Sure.
Maybelline?
maybe it's Maybelline.
I'm
You
done.
take
I'm done.
16 points of psychic damage.
Yeah, the audience dies. The unicorn kind of looks at you. She's like, "Did you expect me not to speak in your tongue?" And she again, this is telepathic for all of you.
Oh, for all of us.
It is now.
As you guys were approaching as a group, it becomes
Sorry,
fairly
there's
obvious.
a radius. We had to like.
You had to walk into it. Had to make your way.
Yeah.
I'm just terrified listening to this unicorn just telepathically talk to me.
Those big beady eyes are staring into your soul.
I push Greta towards the unicorn. Yeah, go get him.
And what is your yet?
Ew!
Kiki, say it again.
And what is your name, young one?
Greta. My name's
you.
Greta.
What a beautiful name, Greta. I am Lord.
I think my mom hated me when she named me Greta. But I like Lorelai.
Thank you. What brings you to this side of the hall, I suppose? Everyone else seems to stay away.
Honestly, I can't remember what we're doing. Runkle?
Would you like me to remember for you?
Holy crap.
How would you do that?
I'm made of magic, dear. I can be helpful in all sorts of ways.
Fix my mind. I'm too old to remember what happened this morning.
You see like a little like sparkle of her horn, and then like suddenly you remember the past 30 years. You know what prom was like. It's weird. You remember their names now.
Runkle?
You
I
are-
can't believe
You remember?
I can't believe you've done this.
Uh-oh.
You remember
Yeah,
Grungle
ch-
took another woman. I don't know.
no.
Change it back. Get your back. Get your back.
Put it back. Put it back.
You remember every
Get rid of
time
it.
he didn't
That's
take out the trash after he
wild.
promised to take out the trash.
All I wanted is for you to fill the water.
But
And you
surely,
never fill the water.
surely all the
First
sweet
off,
things
don't bring
too,
real
right?
life into this.
all the good
don't bring real
times
life into this.
too, right?
And all the good times. You stole so much shit.
Yeah.
Now you
Oh, there's
remember
so
where
many
you hid
good
it.
times.
The lines are getting blurred. The walls are closing in.
You can actually remember the garden lunch now, despite all of the champagne.
Oh, Lucas, are you okay?
I'm dealing with an injury to my shoulder from the poisoned fork from that gnome with the juicy ass. But other than that, I'm doing fine.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, it's really.
I'm
no big
unfamiliar
deal.
with this terminology.
Well, posteriors, and then he's gonna go into a big tangent, explaining.
I know a few asses
clothing.
myself.
Yes, exactly. Different in that way.
They're
It's
lovely
merely a
people.
part of the body rather than a whole being, such as donkeys.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why I went into a pro ZD type of voice here, but I'm liking it. I'm working with it.
Uh-huh.
But yes, I was assaulted after I ventured into a man's trousers as a serpent in order to disarm him of his pants.
And he broke out one whole heart in the bathroom over there earlier as well.
That was unintentional.
I am missing all of the fun things.
You could always roll
Uh-oh.
with us if
You see a large bear kind of leans down, to a head level with all of you because he's on two legs and on two legs and leans down. And you see he opens his mouth and speaks in common as he is an awakened animal, not just an animal speaking. He says, my lady does not intend to leave her grove while she is here.
Yes, of course. Apologies.
Understood.
Thank you. Thank you. Death by bear would suck. That'd be awful.
Death by
Yes.
sentient bear would suck. It knows what it's doing.
Instead of getting death
Murder
clocked by
by
it roaming
bear.
around you, it's just holding up a timestamp and watching it tick down.
Yes, murder by bear.
Yep.
Did you all
the revenant?
did you all have a reason for an audience? The Lady Lorelei?
Yes.
And that was?
I would imagine that we've gotten a little off track. I apologize. We were wondering if you had seen maybe some suspicious characters. Correct? How much do we? And I'll lean
Suspicious
over
how?
to the rest of them.
We are in a castle.
We are assisting the bride
Yes.
with a couple of last-minute inquiries. I trust on the bride and the king's behalf. We can lean on your discretion. Yes.
Yes.
This is
On
your
the bride's behalf. On the bride's behalf.
On the bride's, perhaps.
Which bride?
Yes.
I like them both. They are nice.
They are
Uh-oh.
very kind.
Uh-oh.
Elena is my favorite.
Elena's behalf. Do I need to roll deception?
You are doing this on
Yes.
Elena's behalf.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
no,
Then,
no.
Looks like the groom's got cold feet. Can't
can-
find him.
we
You
would
see
like
the-
to keep that in our minds, please.
Well, Grunkle, did you say it out loud?
I said it out loud.
Okay.
You all see the
That's why
bear.
I was like, I don't know how much of our hand we want to show here.
You all see the bear rears back suddenly and goes, Stefan did what?
We just, where the bride can't find him. We're just out looking for him,
We're
and we have.
concerned for his well-being.
Yeah.
You all did notice he said Stefan, not Ulrich.
There are two husbands to be, and only one of them's missing.
Stefan was
Right.
in the room with Elena and the king.
Yeah, the other one.
I believe they
not
mean
Stefan.
Ulrich, Dennis.
Yeah, Ulrich, not Stefani.
And if there was any
I'm just getting
means
glared
that you
at by
might
a
be able to-
unicorn and a bear. I'm just.
And if there was any means you might be able to assist us for the bride, that would be appreciated. Of course, we all are here together to celebrate these matrimonies, and it would be just god-awful heartbreaking for everyone involved if something were to go awry, right?
Yes.
Have you noticed anything weird?
We can offer assistance, but in terms of knowledge, we are severely lacking. I have to be within a certain distance to get into the minds of a humanoid. And I do not trespass beyond what is given permission.
Of course, but perhaps you might have any insights, or maybe you know this place well enough you could give us some direction, or maybe someone who you know is particularly foul at heart.
Ooh, read my mind and see if I've seen someone suspicious.
She like bends down and like closes her eyes, and you see like their little horn twinkle, and then like rears back. It's like, I don't want to be in your mind anymore.
It's a pretty bad place.
She
Wouldn't
like
you
looks
agree?
over. She looks over to you, Greta, and goes, "He thinks about you a lot, it seems."
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah, he does.
There's more context than I would ever need in my thousands of years of life.
They're quite young at heart.
For a lot of things.
If you are looking for suspicious characters, no one here is very fond of Verminish. You see the bear turn and regard the gnome at the other side. He is untrustworthy to our kind. You see he sort of gestures to the animals behind him. The princess often spoke of how nauseating he was to be around when he was courting her.
Courting her?
It's the pants, isn't it?
They're very bright.
They're very bright.
And the colors are atrocious. Now that I can see colors, atrocious.
Welcome
And
in
they
how we
will be
roll. What up,
mine.
gang?
Not to mention the kidnapping of innocent wildlife and holding them in whatever he calls a zoo, whatever that is.
Unfortunate.
I know I didn't
Should
like it.
put him in a zoo.
I knew I liked you.
They both started giggling at the same time. Well,
Aside from that, we have not interacted with many here. They are unsure of us. You see
The king-
this giant bears kind of just settling back.
The king allows Princess Elena to come to our domain, but he does not like when we breach on his very often.
I look down to the ground that is theirs.
I see. Well, thank you so much. And if I may, in the regard of trust, every war is run by attrition, even in earning trust. Let us away.
This unicorn, thousands of years old. What a funny little man.
He is very silly.
I don't think he's ever seen a war in his life,
Probably not.
Or any of his other lives.
Oh.
I'm in your mind.
The deep lore of the
Poppy,
one-shot.
As you are running away from this area, you feel a clawed hand grab your arm
I didn't do it.
and pull, and you see the Dowager Duchess sitting at her table, and she goes, "Oh, my friend, were you coming to see us?"
My dear, the person entire with which I wish to converse. Looked for help from my friends. Are they there?
You all do see this happening.
Her son is also sat at the same table, but he seems to be occupying himself with something else.
I'll nod to him, see if I can. No, okay. And
Get your mom off me.
This is a grown man, by the way. He is like,
yeah.
how old is he? I forgot. Hold on.
Uh,
Oh, he's 30. Like, this is a 30-year-old man. He's just like completely ignoring his mother and you beside him.
So, have you been enjoying the festivities such far?
Oh, I thought I would, but we don't even get to see the princess?
Yes, how
And
strange.
So strange. You don't
Any
happen to know anything
theories?
about it, do you? You feel her claws sink into your arm a little bit.
Can I make an insight check? Like, aside from an obvious maybe bit of a guidance on how to treat with the situation at hand. 15.
So you're looking for guidance about how to handle the situation?
Yeah, just in a sense of like where might her intentions lie? What does she get from this? She clearly wants this information very badly.
A 15 isn't bad. You see that she has, like, there are a multitude of kinds of people at her table that it looks like she has dragged into a conversation. And you see that it looks like she is trying to gather as much information about what is going on as possible. Much like a general would plan their next battle.
So she needs the gossip.
She needs the goss in order to figure out what her best bet is in this situation. Oh, you must know something.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I don't know why I'm so nervous. I have a weird play, gang. I have a weird play to make
Fair.
here.
I want to
Okay.
see it.
I went in the guy's pants, bro. There's nothing weird left.
You're so right. So right. We are helping. I'm not gonna say who. We are helping one of the brides
Oh.
Who seems to have misplaced a groom.
You see her eyes twinkle. She goes, really?
Indeed.
Could I trouble you to know which bride?
I would never. I could not betray the trust.
Well, my
of-
dear, perhaps I could be of help. You see,
Oh,
I have many friends with many ears in the hall.
interesting. What might they have heard, I wonder? What's the offer on hand?
You feel her, like, you feel like two of her nails remove themselves from your sleeve as she sort of drifts away from the idea of giving you information.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever do you mean? Are we not just having a conversation?
Oh, of course. But time is of the essence, and so afraid I must be brief.
Oh, time is of the essence.
Indeed.
So it's
Who's
For
to
a wedding
know?
that must take place tomorrow. So someone who has a time limit, perhaps?
I yank on Hoppy's like pant
Yes,
leg.
Hoppy.
You-
Fuck.
you get-
Yes, Hoppy.
That's me.
I'm Hoppy.
Literally anything. Help me. I'm drowning.
There's a mirror.
She's reading you like a book, son. You got to step your game up. All you see is like two goblin ears like over the like just at the table line, just like, hey, you're blowing it.
Don't know what
Mom,
to
I
do.
don't want to
Uh,
get involved in her love life. She's clearly like somebody else.
Hush, dear.
Oh, what's that?
Oh.
I'm not gonna talk to your son. Bye.
Damn.
Damn, you're just like my dad.
perhaps.
Hey, but I came back with the milk.
Yeah, he died with this.
Perhaps you and I could speak somewhere more subtle.
Perhaps so. Do you have somewhere in mind?
I think you know this place a bit better than I. Lead the way.
You see that she drifts up, and takes your arm yet again, not so tight as she did before, and she will walk over to the edge of the room with you.
Trying to take kind of control of the momentum really backfired. So I'm leaning into reactionary. But once we're a bit, can I look around to see if there's any eavesdroppers or the like?
Make a perception check.
Not great. Goodness, where is it? Perception. That's a 7.
A 7. You don't see any eavesdroppers.
I will. Oh no.
We are very concerned for the well-being of our missing groom. And I'm sure you might be able to understand, as an adventurer, I stand to curry favor. Favor is important to me.
Yes. Well, if it's favor you're looking for, I do favor information. And though you may not be there now, Icewind Dale is a rather large place, and my favor goes far there.
I will give her the whole skinny.
Ooh.
We'll give her we'll give her the whole skinny.
All right. You disseminate all this information, and you see as her cat eyes go
Trying
wide.
so hard to read her reaction.
You would, if you'd like, make an insight check, and because you gave her all of the information, do so with advantage. Because you are downloading a lot of information on this woman very quickly. Oh no.
Damn it. I rolled a 4 and a 5. Insight is a +1, so at my highest I've got a 6, and I might have screwed the whole pooch.
Hoppy, you are so good academically. You are so smart, and you were so certain that reading a woman would be just like reading one of your spell books, copying down the spell and figuring her out. But as you watch her cat eyes grow and shrink, and she nods and hums along, and she takes in this information, and at the very end, she simply lifts up her hand and places it on your face. She goes, "Thank you so very much for the information. I have some people I need to talk to. Perhaps I will see you tomorrow for the wedding."
Did you say you were a wizard by chance?
A wizard? No, not at all.
Am I close enough at all to the unicorn to be able to establish a mental link?
Would you have gotten her close to the unicorn's area?
I let her lead.
You did let her lead. She did take you just to the side of the room. Kiki, how about we roll a luck check just to see yeah.
Oh, I'm in view of everybody.
Yes.
You're in view of everyone.
Oh, never mind.
But I was going to say, if you would like, Feff, roll a d20. Tell me if you want high or low. Oh, well, just I'll choose. Go ahead. What did you get?
10.
10 is very middle of the road. Damn.
Oh.
All right. Would you like high or low? And we're gonna roll.
Yeah.
Let's go low.
Okay. On a low roll, you got her close to the unicorn. On a high roll, she took you to the other side of the mess hall. Mess hall? No.
That is a
Banquet
16.
That is high. She distinctly led you away from the unicorn.
Okay. Okay, I will watch her go, smile, and then the second she can't see me go, oh fuck, and I will return to the group and as fast as I can say,
I don't think it's her, but I think I might have set a few things in motion to someone who's a bit too chatty. Maybe the guards should maybe take her hold away just for the time being while we conduct the rest of our investigation.
You melted like an ice cube on a hot sunny day, boy.
I am a wizard. I just wanted a nice place to be able to study my books in comfort. I'm not good at this shit. I'm not a bard. I'm no mighty paladin. I guess warlocks have charisma.
I think Grunkle is going to follow her.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna have to use the little goblin's room. I'll be right back.
Oh dear, I'll come with you.
Ah, perfect. Thank you.
Which you'll
Holding on
both
to
like to roll
jokes here.
some stealth checks for us.
Or at advantage because we're with each other.
That's not how that works.
That's
I know,
not how that works.
I know. I got a 14.
14? Okay, let me roll real quick. Okay. Greta is muted. But what did Greta get?
17, but plus 8 with
Oh,
the
yeah.
stealth.
I think with that kind of roll, Greta disappears from your view, Grunkle. And you're like, oh, shit, where'd my wife go? And that kind of leaves you out in the open for a second until suddenly your collar is grabbed and Greta yanks you into a shadow where you both hide from the Dowager Duchess, who is walking briskly out of the dining hall and down the hallway. You two are able to follow with your rolls, and you follow her down through the hallway until she reaches a room where she does not bother to knock on this bedroom door. She simply pushes it open, steps inside, and closes it behind her. If you would like to listen at the door, deception checks.
Okay.
Where am I at here? 17.
I just got a nat 20 and then plus 1.
Let's go.
Someone called it that you were going to roll a natural 20 tonight,
Let's
too.
fucking go.
I saw that.
Hell yeah.
So 21 altogether.
So, this is what you hear. You hear the Duchess's voice, low, like she is trying to keep her voice down, go, and you're certain that they're far enough away.
I mean, yeah, I kind of like traced it out the path myself, but I don't really know. Some of these people are really nosy. I don't know if like I can stop them from finding things. Because like, what if they
Do you or do you not want the love of your life to be with you forever?
I mean, like, I do, but like, is this the best way to go about it? Like, what's to stop him from just going back and marrying her?
My dear, that's the beauty of it. The king needs his daughter married if he wants to protect her from years upon years of suitors while she's not ready for them. I'm under no misunderstanding. My son would be a placeholder husband for her at the very least, but it's the power that comes with becoming a king consort over a duke that matters. And if he can manage to put a kid in her, well, then at least the family lineage is set for hundreds of years to come. In your
like
case,
the way you're saying these things.
In your case, you needn't worry about it because
Very
when he
heterosexual.
God, the youth. Listen, child. Tomorrow, your little boy goes free. You can rush him into your arms and comfort him for the fact that his beloved had to marry someone else for her own safety and the safety of the crown, and you can get on with your life. It's fine. No harm done.
But okay, but like, if that's supposed to work, why did you have me make these?
That is a plan B.
Why have a plan B when you could just have a working plan A? I don't understand.
If the gnome was able to suggest himself as a replacement, my son would just talk his way out of it. I want no replacements. If necessary, I'll get rid of all the other ones by morning, too. It doesn't matter. This part's not on you. I'll take those.
Oh, okay.
You should return to the dining hall so it does not look like you have run away in the middle of the night. Because
Okay.
people are being nosy.
Well, what if I just want to go back to my room? I don't want to have to deal with
Make-
any of this anymore.
You hear the ruffling of clothing like someone has been grabbed. Make an appearance, and then you can go do as you like.
Okay. Okay.
And-
Oh, wait. Sucks.
God.
Whatever.
You both both of my little goblins, you hear the sound of somebody pressing on the other side of the door, getting ready to
Partially towards the end of that conversation, we dipped. We didn't hear that last whiny part.
At least Oswin gets to be a little less whiny in your mind's eye.
As we were going away, I look over at Grunkle and I whisper, "Whoever she's talking to is a little bitch."
I think it's that bratty kid that was fumbling with the Rubik's Cube. I think we need to tell him. Oh my God, he's trying to kill somebody. We gotta tell somebody. We gotta tell the group. We gotta tell the king. We gotta tell. And like all you hear, if you were to just be in like the stairwell, is just a tack of a cane going down the steps.
You all emerge back over by the dining hall where your other two compatriots are.
Fucked it up. I fucked it up. I fucked it up. I fucked it up.
Your
Uncle?
sugar mama is.
Uncle, get it together. Use your words.
alphabet soup.
Your sugar mama is trying to kill everybody in order to get the bratty son to be the groom. I don't know what the groom is. I don't know what happened. Could have been the unicorn. Could have been, but the gnome. Gnome's bad. The gnome was trying to also take his place. Everybody here is evil.
But do we know that she was the one that took the... Okay, well, we've got our answers then. we've got our answers then. Let's get paid.
Did we just tell the king?
I mean,
we
why
don't have
wouldn't
any
we?
evidence.
There's no reason
We
not
don't have
to.
any evidence.
We don't have any evidence. We don't have any evidence. Well, we can get. They can get the evidence. Well, shit.
Lucas, do you
Grunkle?
still have that greasy fork?
Oh.
I can get it.
But it won't have any poison on it. Okay, so we have.
If anyone's not flushed the
Wayward
toilet in this
against-
time, we can go find the poison in the toilet.
Oh. Okay, so us as commoners, we have to convince the king that a duke and a what's the Demir?
Dowager.
Dowager.
Thank you. Sorry,
Duchess.
I was thinking Demir.
And watch Alana Bridgerton.
Very demure.
Very Demir.
Not very mindful, not very demure.
It's our word against theirs, and that's really not that good.
Did we see the kid, the son, stay at the table?
Her son did stay at the table.
So that
The
wasn't the
feathered
son.
Tabasky
then.
is just sitting there playing with his Rubik's Cube.
Yeah.
He's very
I will say,
I have a plan. Follow my
Grunkle
lead.
and Greta, you can each make a history check for me.
And we did determine that it was her that took the groom?
They overheard her ask this other person, and you're sure they're far enough away that they won't be found.
Okay, I've got a plan. A much better one.
My
15.
history checks 15. We'll go with.
Is it a nat 20, baby?
It's an
Is
at
it
one, I'm
one?
thinking.
I didn't get it to focus. It's not gonna focus. It was a 20.
Hey,
yeah,
let's go.
Greta,
Locked in.
Grunkle, the voice feels familiar to you. You're certain that there was someone you've spoken to today that had that voice. And Greta, your mind has been cleared in the past 30 years by a magical unicorn tonight. You remember exactly what that voice was. The sad apothecary sitting next to Elric. Oswin.
Oswin.
Damn.
Oh my gosh.
Why was he such a little bitch?
Who?
Oswin!
Okay.
I think I had a senile moment because I mixed up the bratty kid and Oswin, and there's a lot of people at this party. Oh,
I've
I
got
think
a
I might have
plan.
that unicorn work magic on me.
I've got an idea. We have our smoking gun. We just have to go collect him. Sweet, follow me and cover me, and I've got an idea. And lead me to where that happened.
Oh, yeah, back to the room. More stairs.
On our way.
Do we stealth? Do we need?
Buck up, Buttercup, let's go!
Oh, we don't. I don't think we need
No,
stealth.
there's no
We're
one in the
going
hallways at the moment. You're good to go.
Okay, before going through the door, I will shape change into Sugar Mommy.
Oh.
I see you
There we
studied her well.
And
Every fur is in place.
Be ready to nab this guy.
just normal
Yeah, I got
voice. And I will hold in action for hold person as I blunder into the room. There's been a change of plans, dear.
You see Oswin is shocked by the sudden entrance.
Do I not go back to make
No,
it?
it's all gone to shit. You've got to come with me right now.
But how did it go to shit? You were just here, and then you told me to leave.
Someone's
and then-
already doing all the killing. We must
What are you killing?
readdress our.
We're killing people now. Aiden.
Sorry, to be known, I am in the hallway looking out for people.
Gotcha.
Understood.
Come with us right now.
I'm not supposed to kill people. I took an oath.
Yes. And we can discuss that further. Let us be away.
Oh, okay.
I've acquired some friends of ours to assist us.
Okay, Miss Tibbet.
And I will try to bring them to the nearest patch of guards that I can find.
There's a lot.
There's a lot. Yeah, it's not difficult. Oswin follows because he is terrified of this woman. You walk up to a patch of guards. They sort of look oddly at the pair up of the Dowager Duchess and a little tiny apothecary man.
Seize him.
What?
What?
Wait. What? Oh, I didn't.
In the name of the
Wait,
bride.
it was all her idea.
In the name of the bride, seize this man.
No, she told me to do it.
What did I tell you to do?
You said to he starts sobbing.
Snap out of it, man.
You slap his thigh?
The shadows are fighting me now. You told me to make the potions so that they would be susceptible. And then when the lady followed, you said that's fine. We'll take care of her later. And you wanted someone else to marry a princess.
Oh, and what else did I say?
That your ass looks. And then you said that they're gonna have a baby together, and I didn't like that.
And I will revert back to my normal form. Find
You
the
got
dowager and arrest her immediately.
Play.
In the name of the bride and the king, go, go, go. At least half of you. The other half needs to arrest this man.
You see, like
This boy.
they start to split off like 3 and 3, and then the 3 guards who are here look at Oswin, and one of them just kind of goes and sends the other 2 with the others, and he just like grabs Oswin.
All a part of the plan, gang. All a part of the plan.
Hey, we're getting a gold and some good words.
Is there any final things you guys want to do before we go into the end game here?
Love. Tragedy. It's a painful thing.
And wow.
True
wow.
My favorite.
You all watch as Oswin is arrested. You can hear a kerfuffle in the dining hall as the Dowager Duchess is arrested. And then both of them are brought before the king and the princess and Stefan. And Oswin breaks immediately upon seeing the broken-hearted princess. And you all are witness to him spilling his guts about everything. In how he was clocked by the Dowager Duchess on being brokenhearted over his best friend / crush marrying a princess over knowing that he ever loved him, about the Dowager putting this idea into his head that they could just stall for time if Ulrich wasn't there for the wedding tomorrow. You know, they'd have to replan the wedding. About how he created a potion that he gave to Ulrich because Ulrich trusts him implicitly and will take anything from anyone that he trusts, and consumed the item that he was given and immediately became susceptible to whatever suggestion was given to him, and he walked out freely and of his own will, but unfortunately was followed by a very good Queensguard, who followed him, and then they both had to be wrangled and taken as far away as possible so that they could not return in time without assistance. At which point, many members of the wildlife are notified and rush off to find the 2 who have been placed deep into the woods. Kiki, from there?
From there, the dawn approaches. A new day, sun rises, paints the sky, beautiful pinks and yellows. And we sit on the lawn of the castle, surrounded by wildlife and comrades alike. There's surprisingly a missing high chair where a gnome would be sitting.
And we got the vendetta kicked off.
A singular sequin in its place. As we watch the first set of couple come through, and then stand off to the side as they are also the best man and the maid of honor for the main couple, who come in, both saying their vows, and then share a very soft, a very sweet "I do." And then, before they kiss, they turn over to both of their respective maids, a maid of honor and man of honor here, and go, "But do you?" And then they step back and they switch places as the other 2 then exchange their vows. And then at the same time, both couples seal their marriage.
Huzzah!
With a beautiful rush of magic here in the spring equinox as the dawn rises, you all are witness to this feat of elven magic where the wind twists and turns and brushes over the tops of the crowd, where Lorelei lifts her horn and the magic of a unicorn swirls into it and around both couples as they are chained together in holy matrimony for the rest of their days. And that, my friends, is how you brought a wayward wedding back together.
Woo!
Have everybody.
Let's
Good
go.
job!
You did it.
Holy crap.
It's so funny that you clocked Oswin so fucking early.
I didn't mean to.
That was crazy. That was hilarious.
Like we
I
thought you
thought
guys
it-
would clock the Duchess really early, but you clocked Oswin so
I
fast.
thought it was a dude who was like just struggling with unrequited love, let alone did I know that was true, but the lengths they would go to is extreme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aiden was muted, but he said maybe.
Nope, still muted.
Nope, still muted.
Still muted.
Hey, there he is.
Of crows.
You know, it's been an honor and a privilege to be here tonight, as it has been for the rest of the summer series. I have been one of your DMs, James, also go by Hugger Mugger on the internet. If you want to see more of me, check me out. I'm playing a Masks game on Wednesday nights on Pluto's Underworld channel, where I play the son of Zatanna Zatara and John Constantine. It's real fucked up. I'm not doomed anymore. It's weird. Anyway, I'll pass it along to my co-DM and love of my life, Kiki does stuff.
Hello, I have been your other DM this evening and the torturer of your Mondays alongside James. You can find me all over the internet at Kiki Does Stuff or Kiki Do Stuff right here on Twitch. And you can find both of us right here on Mondays where we run horror camp. I mean suffering camp. I mean summer camp. Oh my god.
You signed up for it.
You signed up for it. It's wild.
And with that, I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to Andy.
Oh my gosh. I'm a mess at weddings. Look at me. Yeah, this was great. This was so much fun. I love marriage D&D sessions in general. But yeah, I've been Andy. I've been Lucas. If you want to find more of me, please go visit my TikTok page, ValveMax010. I make goofs and gags over there. I really want to make you laugh and forget about all your worries and problems in the world. So that'd be great to be able to do that. But I don't want to take up any more time. So I'm going to pass it over to Stinker.
Stinker, Christina, or Steen, whichever you want to call me. I don't do this often, but I will be hopefully doing it way more. You can find me on every platform as Stinker. I don't post that much, but I'll try to be better. And I really enjoyed being here tonight. It was a lot of fun. And yeah, and I'll pass it to my wonderful husband, Grunkle. I mean, Shay Aiden.
Oh,
Muted.
This time in Zoom.
It's because I keep muting on two different things. Hello, everybody. I'm Shay Aiden. You can find me at Shay Aiden on almost all social media platforms. Same thing. Just trying to make everybody feel a little bit better in their day. This was fun. This was a lot of fun. This was a really cool, heavy RP one-shot, and it's been a nice change of pace. I don't mind that, like, a lot of battle RP and battle sessions, but this was really nice to just RP characters and utilize them as such. To our wonderful DMs, thank you so much, both of you. This was fantastic. First time being DM by both of you, which is great. Grunkle was a fantastic character, and this is definitely not the last time you've seen Grunkle and Greta, because I want this dynamic to continue to other little campaigns or even a couple more one-shots.
We could find some uses for them.
It's gonna be there. I will pass it on to Sir Feffers.
Hello, that is I. I'm the humble dungeon master at the Longshot table. My name is Sir Feffers, and we're currently in our summer series right now. If you're new here, and during said summer series, in between seasons, we have phenomenal talent come on, and this year we've got the incredible Dual Masters Guide, Hugger Mugger and Kiki Does Stuff. Phenomenal beans, and they're running a terrifying summer series. I think they already talked about it a little bit, but you should tune in. And if you want to get caught up, you can head over to the YouTube Longshot. We are partnered over there as we are on here. So the ad revenue goes a really long way. Seriously, thank you so much. Did anyone get bingo? If you want to get in on the community,
I did.
You did. Let's go.
I had 2 fucking
left and I didn't get it.
But tune in for tomorrow as well for our other summer series that Ben Brainerd is running called Doom Scroll, with also just a rock star crew over there. And if you want to get in on the community, We Are as Chaotic as We Are Wholesome, you can hit up the Discord. And I think that's all my announcements. I've got a message from my mod. I'm gonna peek real quick. I have inspo. I'm a fool in Motley for missing that. That's on me. It all worked out though. We crashed upwards. It was solid.
So we're gonna start over.
Run it back.
Roll it back.
Right from the top.
4 more hours.
And everyone's gone, right?
Yeah.
Is anyone not gone?
No.
Okay, then everyone pile into this rave. We're gonna go kick it with Blackwater D&D. We're just gonna throw you right back into the dice rolls. Have an amazing rest of your evening. I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye,
And thank you for
everyone.
everybody who rated in. Bye bye.
Have a good night.
A good day.